We're live.
Hello, nobody.
Hello, nobody.
At least
And
nobody
hello,
yet.
Tidu.
Hello, hello. It is I.
The de facto official spokesperson for Pathologic 2.
Yes. I have been hired and I am paid in beef and milk. Too bad I'm allergic to milk, I suppose.
And there is our resident IPL Mark, Max,
There he
the big
is.
finale. So come hell or high water, people, we are finishing this today. Even if it means that Tidu has to destroy his sleep for tomorrow.
Not much lost.
But we're a month and a half overdue on finishing this, due to cancellations near the end of the year related to both of us trying to get that paper. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a minute or two more for some people to file in because I see we've got Max, but I don't see VFig or Grandius or anybody else, so I want to give them all a second to pop in.
I mean, Vivek just retweeted, so I assume he'll be here
Well, yeah, I
soon.
assume they're going to be here in a second, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want people to miss out, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It's super freaking can't touch this. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Man, this has been a long week for me. Like every single day, my either recording or streaming something is actually kind of a disaster.
Well, next week will be a little less intensive.
Yeah.
Especially because we're taking next Wednesday off. This has been a long and interesting journey with this game. I'm gonna have a good number of thoughts, but I think I will kick off before we actually start into the game of saying that this, alongside Undertale, Nier Automata, and a couple other games I can't think of off the top of my head, have all done something in terms of reworking my brain with how I approach my interaction and consumption of video games.
That's nice. And how would you say all these games rewired you specifically?
Sorry?
How would you say those games rewired you specifically, like on a case by case basis?
Nier Automata with it's managing to deliver on the concepts of fan service in ways that I think is not common for most media like it. And I am not talking about Tubi's ass, by the way, just to be clear. I am referring to the ways in which everything ties back. Everything from the Red Eye concepts to the fact that it's having an inversion of the otherwise normally dreary ending that Taro likes to do. And the fact that it's continuing to build on this concept of Yoko Taro kind of ramping up in the positivity of the endings that he's delivering. Because Drakengard 1 has an objectively awful, horrible bummer of an ending, but then Drakengard 3 has kind of a better ending, and then Nier kind of has a better ending, and then Nier Automata has an even better ending.
Yeah, like Nier 1 has horrible implications, but it is thematically at least somewhat bittersweet.
Yeah.
Drakengard 3 as well, I would say. I think it's very interesting to me because a lot of people just played Automata, and of course I can't hold this against them when one game is on PS2, the other game is only physical, the other game runs at 10
well,
FPS.
The good news is that they're not going to have an excuse for one of those in a couple of months.
Yeah,
because
totally.
Thank God the Replicant remake is looking fantastic.
Yeah, but also I think, well, aside from the fact that for some people Facade has been whitewashed as a recent official art showed, but we'll see how they look in game. But
Well, I was
the
referring to the combat. We
yeah,
saw
yeah,
that 11-minute gameplay demo, and I was like, oh, this is a much more finely tuned version without compromising on what the original experience used to be.
yeah, exactly. Even the UI of the menu is the same, and I think that's right.
Yes, yes.
But just the fact that all these games are like a journey of Yoko Taro of going, wait, video games are kind of fucked up. There's always this killing, and that's always the main objective too. Maybe sometimes you can pay off all the killings you do. But it's this kind of ideological slope for him, I think, and it's fascinating to see it develop.
It's almost an inverse of, I would say, I'm not just bringing this up just because it's, dreary, depressing, edgy, grimdark material, but it's almost a parallel to Mechanica, in which Mechanica continued to have a progressively worsening set of outcomes for the characters. That said, I absolutely fucking love the ending of Rebellion, and I think it's absolutely where the series would go.
All right.
But enough talk. Yes, 2B's ass though, yes, is great. That I'm not downplaying that. 2B's ass is quite fantastic.
Honestly, of all the female characters in Automata, and there's a lot of them, I think I like to be the least, which is quite funny to me.
2B's kind of the most tragic though.
Yeah, she is, but I like all the others better on like a purely visual design level.
Oh yeah, no, Operator I like, not Operator, Commander I like a lot more on a visual level.
My man.
All right, I think we've talked around this enough. Let's get to it and finish this up. Oh shit, I have to actually click on the game. Damn it. If the world starts to go dark before your eyes, you're on the brink of infection. Leave the infected area immediately or take an immunity booster. Hey, remember how I save scummed last week because I got infected?
Yeah.
Don't you love video games?
Save Skank is fun. Actually, I remember Vivek posted on Twitter recently that as an experiment they decided to see how fast will you die at 100% infection, and it's apparently like 15 seconds.
Oh, we are definitely finishing this today. I didn't realize it was already 4 a.m. in game.
Yeah.
There's no way we're not finishing this today.
Yeah, so right. Saved all the kids. We got some sleep. Now it's get paid. Find the final quest of the day.
Fun has a reward. Oh yeah, I'm covered on exhaustion until that's probably the last time I need to sleep.
Yeah, likely.
I'm gonna need some food, but it looks like that'll be it. Health is what it is.
Yeah, half a bar.
And I have a gun if I need it.
And 4 bullets.
All the kids without even rolling with. Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I think that's thematically the final boss of the game. Like, how hard can you go to save these kids that you are tasked with protecting?
I have completely forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing.
For now, I would say just go get the fund and talk to the Inquisitor, if she's still around.
I decided to reinstall Neverwinter Nights 1 with the Alien Saga.
Yeah, that's a good mod. Have fun, Max. I really like that mod. It's not like some sort of doesn't matter. It's not some sort of master stroke of game design with like multiple choices and stuff, but it's a very fun.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Stick. I don't see you. There's no musical change.
They can't see me. I can't
see
them.
Is that a reworking workshop? Yeah, that tracks. I've played Island like years ago, so I don't feel like revisiting it. I'm done with Neverwinter Nights. I got my wife there. That's enough. Hi, John Mermaid. Yeah, enjoy Pathologic too. Void, thanks for joining us.
Oh shit! Hey Nat, what are you doing here?
Who?
June Mermaid is a friend of mine from Final Fantasy 14.
Oh
Her
shit, that's
in-game
nice.
name is Natsume.
That's nice. I
Being a
need to get back
stalker
into
because
14.
I've been a bad friend and been neglectful, but that's because I'm busy and everything is.
I've left 14 at like level 30, and I do need to get back into it because I have had my fill of magic and don't want to do dailies anymore. So I need something other to fill the void.
That's why you gotta get further on that story, man.
Yeah, I need to progress the main quest.
I would like to
Oh,
mention
sure.
and remind everybody that this will not be the only time I ever play this game. The intent is probably sometime at the start of middle or end of next year in 2022.
Well, bandit,
Oh,
run.
fuck. Time to run.
There's a house to the right of Yulia, so you can hide there.
Is this area blown out?
Yeah. Oh, you can get inside here as well. That's not a character's house, but you'll at least reset them. The problem is there will be bandits inside. Okay, nobody inside detected you. There was no voice clips. Oh, no, leave. They're going. They're coming. Yeah. Okay, safe.
I'm fine.
It was very fun in Pathologic 1 because entering houses despawned people. So it was just like, nope. Enter, exit, enter, exit.
How long am I gonna have to wait for this motherfucker to leave?
I must be careful with words? No, never. The less careful I am, the more bonds there is.
Wait, did that fucking bandit just depop? No, there he is.
Yeah. No, it's not Cyberpunk, don't worry. That doesn't happen.
Hey, T, do I have a question for you?
Pathologic 2 officially less giant than Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, go on.
And I really hope you have the right answer to this question. And I need to ask you, are these shrimp fresh?
God damn it, I forgot how this goes.
They just arrived straight from the Vest Aqua Farm in Night City.
Aqua Farm?
Where do you think? From Pacifica? That trash from the sea, no good. Make you sick. So you finally caught on to that glorious meme, I'm assuming?
Yes, thanks, John.
That is probably one of the best dumb things that Vinny has discovered out of Cyberpunk.
Thoughts on the other town I just saw? It's the town I grew up in. They made their intent very well.
On the
They
console
succeeded.
versions of P2, the bandits despawn when you go inside. Not enough memory. That's fucking cool. I'll have to remember that.
Thanks, sports.
Well, maybe we'll play the console version so that way we can, make that second playthrough a little more viable.
I suppose. you can always fiddle with the difficulty and just become the Reaper. Oh, hey, 12 bullets! Look at
that's
that.
Convenient.
Yeah, sure is.
Alright.
And talk with the lady. Coupons.
Coupons. Get my coupons.
Here to get coupons? Yes.
Just the one.
Oh.
Did she send another message or is that this? I'm sorry, I'm getting a text from my mom.
Yeah. Remember to
She's
post.
expecting an important letter. I'm good.
Also, load your gun. We've got 2 more bullets that can fit inside. Don't remember what
How do I reload?
I don't know. You're on a pad.
Oh, why?
R on a keyboard.
Imagine being a filthy gamepad user.
Yeah. Also, Spiritfire is a bit awkward because it uses enter and escape a lot for like menu management, and that's not very optimal.
I don't think you have the patience for the console version's loading times and constant loading pauses.
That's true. It's not a good
No.
port. It's been outsourced.
That's
I
why
Speak
most
Large
of-
made the mistake of thinking, hey, we made other game in Unity, we can make this one in Unity. For easy porting. And that
Easy
wasn't the
porting.
case.
They say. You can't see me.
Your time is now.
This is our time down here.
Hey, Grandius.
Wait, which is the fastest way to the...
Yeah, there's stairs over there. Oh yeah, pantomime, right? It's night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I figure maybe since it's the last day, it might be an interesting one.
It's a pretty fun one, I think. And one that also killed me with hunger because it went on for so long and I thought it's going to be short.
Okay, good. Soldier.
And plague.
God damn it!
You got something for immunity?
No, I don't. Wait, yes I do.
Yes, you do. Quite honestly, you will be good.
Wait, is that lowering my exhaustion too? Hot damn!
Yeah, plus tinctures also lower one of the bars. So I guess
shit.
green one lowers exhaustion.
I guess that worked out just fine then, relatively speaking.
The immunity coffee.
Immunity coffee, is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, like a lamp. I don't know if you get much
right.
time. You do. Cool. So I got the theater.
So, considering I've made it this far and this is how far along... Oh,
Oh boy. She sure was waiting for a bit.
considering I made it this far, and how far progressed that is, did I do pretty good?
Yeah, I suppose. I've never seen like full progress or anything.
Interesting. Tinctures have fruity flavor. They're the snack that smiles back.
Everything is of equal value.
Go on stage.
Everything is pregnant with connections. Even
Around the lamp, I
things which
suppose,
have
because it's pretty
nothing
dark.
in common. Everything has the
Everyone's
potential
here.
to be connected. This is the way things reacquire meaning.
All that surrounds us is a living organism with its own blood flow and metabolism. Plague is part of this flow, frightening but logical. It kills humans. But what is a human?
Hey, wait a minute. Somebody's here that shouldn't
Humanity
be.
itself is comparable.
Yeah, the
to
characters are here
a
too.
microbe, just as
It's
small,
all the actors.
blind, and absurd.
I'm referring to the person in the back there.
Humanity is
Oh, that's just an angel.
or it's
Yeah,
shadow,
but she's
to be
dead.
precise.
Yeah, so it's flood-blooded.
Humans are actually quite decent.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have you know that I like them.
A shuttle, whatever. The role of a human is still unattractive. Choosing nothing, moving along a preordained path. Compare and contrast to the plague. It gets into any crack, connects all that there is. So, who is the paragon of animals here? I wonder.
Boo.
But what about the town, huh? It is, after all, the next step. Towns come to life, and they're closely connected to the earth.
Much more closely than people, if they're friends with it, friends with the blood flow of the earth. If they can bear all it can grant them, consider an unusual ulcer, which the earth would die without. An ulcer that connects all things.
Wow, in the middle.
Day 11, in which Sahara Specs looks for the courier.
If it left, all would die, leaving behind a machine.
Towns are built by people, so let people build them as machines. You say towns shall inherit the earth, replacing people, like people once replaced mammoths. I don't believe it. Let's not make hasty conclusions. Children inherit the Earth too, and kids are smarter than their parents.
I've always hated your grandiosity and silly generalizations. We'll see. Let us
Quite a
stand watch.
statement.
Let us
Yeah.
see what morning brings.
And that's it. It's something.
Oh, and they're looking at me.
Yeah. It's easily the longest pantomime in the game. It killed me once.
Well, let's just do the obvious.
Yeah.
Where's my egg? Didn't I have something else to eat? No? Okay.
You have an apple slice.
Oh, thank you. Probably should have eaten it first. Wait, no, it won't affect my thirst. I forgot.
It lowers your thirst a bit, but yeah.
A very, very, very tiny amount.
Yeah, you've got stacks of water. You're fine.
Okay, so I must see her immediately, such is my line.
Yeah, only one topic left. Gotta go.
And then... Grief's issues aren't important enough right now. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this looks familiar. Oh man, it's fucking raining? That's ominous.
I honestly think like weather is random in the game because I never saw any pattern to the days or anything. It's also been that in Pathologic 1 and it rained constantly. And I felt very empathetic for the Bachelor as he had to go from the one end to the tower to the other 5 times a day in full rain. You should get an umbrella. That would be a good gameplay addition to the next game.
Well, at the least, it's making this final day atmospheric.
Yeah, that's for sure.
The weather is very much not random in P2.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad they made that decision then, because it's definitely enhancing my experience. Getting Gray Wednesday vibes.
Funniest bit is on day one when it starts raining the moment you learn your dad was killed.
Hi,
Oh yeah!
friend. Wait a
There it
minute!
Yeah! A curveball.
Does it now, like, pursue me?
No, I think it just had a different path to, like,
Oh,
throw you out of
okay.
the left field. I think it doesn't travel along roads as much as the paths most traveled. Then again, I don't know the game's code, so you know, a grain of salt. I miss the brown,
brown
just...
Death Angels from Patho 1.
Me too. They were cool. On day 6 in Pathologic 1, the much bigger clouds that look like angels appear. And the strategy for them is to fucking stop right where you are, because they chase you and they are much faster than you. But if there is no movement, they just stay there and then go the other way.
So they're like dinosaurs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
They're clever girls. Also, the normal play clouds in Patho 1 were just bluish fucking skulls. Screaming.
Like from fucking Betrayer.
Maybe not as much, but as from some
Do
horror
you
game from
remember
2000.
Betrayer?
Do I?
It's
I
the
was
game
I was
made
thinking
by X-Devs from Monolith.
something. So sounds familiar, but I was thinking of the film scene where the guy is enveloped by a balloon or something. His screaming face is in the rubber. It's not as dramatic as that. Oh, hey, it's
Betrayer
empty.
is that game where you play colonists, an investigator who's checking out a colony on the New World,
That's Griff, maybe.
and
Hi, Griff.
Many who sleep well speak ill.
Yet they too are controlled by someone. Insane to think what kind of thief you need for that.
Where's Aglaya? I mean, the Inquisitor, like the Commissar.
Relax, I can see she's just an ordinary human to you.
Where did she go, Grief? Snap out of it for a second.
She sent 3 people after the general to deliver orders of some kind. Then she left herself too, after them I guess. To our blighted headquarters, where else?
What orders?
Just orders, something about the bombardment. It's not like she reports to me, I just keep my eyes on the ball. It's about the polyhedron, I think, it bothers her. Sometimes it even seems like that's why she came to the town at all. You know how it is with them. There's always a mask behind a mask.
I see. Do you have anything to eat here?
An idiot, are you? I'm feasting on my former sins. I'm far from starvation.
Great, well, see ya.
Sit with me, brother.
Huh?
I mean it. Come on, sit. They're dragging you down your path, so don't go. Imagine how shocked they'll be when you don't listen.
No, Grief, I need to go.
Fuck your destiny. Fuck the game designers.
Aglaya Lilik sent couriers with orders to demolish the polyhedron to headquarters. Should I get there? Did they get there? I should check. Where's Aglaya? Alright, so I need to go check the polyhedron.
The headquarters are the town hall. The polyhedron is still there, standing. Quite fine. Yeah.
Hey, morphine.
And a thread. Gee, I wonder what's the connection here.
Wait, I feel like I should know the importance of the fact that they've got a thread on them. But I don't.
Well, if you shoot morphine up your arm, you need to restrain your vein with something, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, at least that's what I'm thinking. Also, I think because we met Khan so late, we missed quite a cool scene on day 9. But that's a shame. Because,
We'll get it on next time through.
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I'll keep it unspoiled then. But it does involve the polyhedron and when you can go up there and that why that is.
I think the item description.
Of what?
I'm reading VFig's message. I think the item description or touch description for the thread explains what they were doing there.
Oh really?
Let's see. Oop. Serious surgery requires thread, but in the field there's often no time to sew wounds together. Bandages and tourniquets will have to do.
Yep.
How you doing, gentlemen?
Are you on our side or are you with the mutineers?
Everyone's on their own now. Only God is against everyone.
Well, that's strong. And hey, they
Got my
like
rep
that.
to go up.
Cool art. I like it. Vivek, just the hover description then. Ties that which is torn, fades if it's red. Yeah, her fate got torn there. So it makes sense.
Well, I mean, red thread of fate is like, just a general sort of literary device.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I wonder whether it was like this global metaphor, or did it get like popularized with globalization? Because you got like red strings of fate in Japan, you got the threads of fate in Greek mythology and so on. And I don't think these two were connected before, so I wonder, did one appear later or did they develop simultaneously in different parts of the world? Because that is pretty cool if it did. Yeah, I know, we discussed her letter and why she's there last time, I think.
Alright, I gotta boost my immunity.
Yeah.
So, Yeah. I'll use this last one.
You also got one white one.
Might as well. Oh, wait, no, I'll save that.
Yeah, save it.
That
That
was clutch!
Yeah, that was pretty close.
That was some grade A tech there, if I do say so. What? Oh, okay. I thought that was something else.
Vivix says, got the NASA stream open in another window, and it's funny how all the CGI visualizations look much more exciting than the actual ending is gonna look. Yeah, reality is often disappointing.
I understand we're playing a depressing game about a pandemic, but could we lighten up on the existential commentary?
It's not even that, it's just that stuff doesn't look cool by nature usually. Death isn't glorious, landing of moon rovers is pretty basic, even if it's very clutch for the technical team. Visually it's like, oh yeah, I guess it's hovering slightly. Oh, it got a bit left. Unless you have a technical knowledge on what the hell is happening, often what you see isn't that exciting, and that is a bit sad. But it also means that learning about the world makes the world much more exciting, so it is an incentive to do that. Oh hey, a package. Neat. Yeah. Wow, your immunity is down again. Jesus.
Good God! Fuck!
Well, drink something for immunity just to make it slower. This is frankly the last day, so maybe we can clutch it.
That guy screaming in the background is how I feel on a daily basis. It's not fair!
What? No, it lowered your hunger a bit, that's nice. Open the package.
Come.
Oh hey, more food. We've got money, we've got coupons, we've got tourniquets and bandages. Well, no, it's bloody bandages, never mind.
I'm so fucking pissed.
Oh, go left. You're gonna have to dodge flamethrower Molotov throwers. Not sure if the army is gonna ping you too with the flamethrowers, but we'll see. If yes, then this is gonna be clutch. If it goes, oh, Plague, I missed your voice.
Ages ago, right?
Yeah. Also, on the topic of the voice of the Plague, I don't know if I told you, but between English and Russian, there's a very significant difference. In English, as you can hear, it's like a male voice and a female voice. Like, it's very nondescript, whereas with the... God damn it. With Russian, it sounds like a woman praying in an Orthodox church. It's this kind of singing kind of prayer voice, and that's pretty interesting. General Block is once again in control of the troops. No Longins people here. This will not be discussed. We leave at 10. This will not be discussed either. So what do you want?
Has a courier been here carrying papers?
3 couriers have been here, but they all missed the general, so they went out into the town to look for him.
Where is he, the general?
He went out to restore order. Longin's people had 3 outposts in the town, so he could be at any one of them.
So the couriers went after him, and they split up?
I guess. Longin's men had 3 outposts, that's all I know.
I'll go look for them then.
However it goes with the rebels, our train departs today at 2200. Those are our orders.
So the bombardment is off?
Depends on who wins. I've heard that half the officers want to pay this wretched town back, but the general would rather avoid it. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Who knows? In any case, we're leaving at 10.
Then we should have... there is a structure it would make sense to flatten.
Yep. Well. Map.
The army leaves at 2200. If they have the Inquisitor's orders, they'll take the shot. Otherwise, they'll just likely leave. I took my phone. Oh,
Yeah.
where's the other one?
Down.
There it is.
Down.
Couriers are looking for General Block. It could be any of the remaining zones of conflict. And you said something about how now I risk being shot at?
Burned to death rather by the flamethrowers. I'm not
Great.
sure whether this will happen or not. Because in like Pathologic 1, you needed to be a certain level of infected to show that you're infected. But now I'm not so sure. Well, look at the map. That's where all the autos are marked. Yeah,
Oh.
one is just over there.
That's nice and close.
Yeah.
Okay, so VPIC said something about take a left and go to the side building.
You took a right, I think. Well.
Look down.
Oh, hey. Well,
Oh.
bye, Inquisitor.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they sure didn't like her.
Huh.
You can completely miss that she's dead.
Not died! She was fucking murdered!
That is true. I keep forgetting about that. And that's why the game says you can't save everyone. That's the one person you can never save.
And that's her story. She was trying to do the right thing, kind of, and she got taken out in an alley and shot.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that was probably like a sort of tasteless joke, but I
mean, that didn't sound like a joke. That's what happens.
No, I'm doing a bit referencing Indigo Prophecy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck you.
And that's my story. The objects in my house attacked me, and I died.
I guess that's my story. I took painkillers and drank alcohol and I died. That's a bandito.
Can I lure him to the soldiers? Come on. Come and get me. Does he not see me?
Or maybe he's the Molotov guy, so we're safe because he did. Yeah, this is the infected district. Yeah, you're safe. You don't look infected yet. Yet.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's all of the soldiers. The army guys also will all notice that. Oh, hey, look who's that.
What crude practices. What rustic procedures. I refuse to work this way.
I think all these plague days have been leading me to doing something like this. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes, but I was innocent. There were rumors that I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right.
That was my line, Emshin.
Do you condemn me?
No.
The army is leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He is loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed.
And?
I won't let them shoot the polyhedron. I'll do anything within my power to stop it. It's the only living thing around here, if you think about it.
Why'd you kill him?
I tried to ask him nicely, but he won't give me the papers. A zealot. I wonder what she did to him.
Well, she's good at convincing people.
Why are you here?
Where are the papers?
Why do you want them?
I have my own plans for my hometown.
See the ashes over there on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You would have dug it all out of my gut.
I would have.
This tower is the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit.
300 years? It's much older. Several thousand, maybe. The abattoir has been its head since time immemorial.
Once, maybe, but now the abattoir has become the town's putrid ass. The head is elsewhere. That head is what we must preserve.
What for?
I'll tell you. I will. The way I would tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Mechanica?
I don't think so.
Then listen. I had a lab in the capital. We studied the dynamics and progression of death. If you pardon the big words, we tried to defeat it. Or at least figure it out enough that people could decide for themselves whether the time has come or not.
Were you successful?
I can't share the details. We don't have time. And anyway, you'd have to be me and live there 2 weeks with my head on your shoulders to notice and realize all that I have. Trust me, destroying the tower would delay our triumph over death indefinitely.
So in order to defeat death, it must be preserved.
Precisely.
I understand, Oinon. Will think about what you said.
Well, that's one courier. Dead and papers.
Okay, one of the couriers was killed by Dankovsky to save the polyhedron. His reasons are his own. He doesn't know how the world works, but maybe the polyhedron should survive. Maybe it deserves to. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make sure it survives.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though I said I was gonna level it, that's just because I'm being indecisive and I don't know what's going on right now. What the hell was that noise?
When you're infected, the clock has a different sound. Also, I like that they changed his model just for this one moment and his hands are covered in blood.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. What's her name?
Clara? Not here. She's probably arrested because she tried... Oh, there she is. Never mind. Actually, yeah.
Want to try that again? What were you saying about her, Tito?
Never mind. I'm done. I forget things, especially towards the end of the game.
T-do-we-do. Bonafide expert on Pathologic
Worst
2
of all,
sometimes.
a coward. Always was a coward. How I hate it.
That was a sobering experience. Don't you think so?
What experience?
The outbreak, all 11 days of it.
What did you expect? People are people.
I don't want to live anymore, Cub. I just don't. Life has lost meaning.
Consider it a vaccination. They always hurt, always make you feverish.
But what were we vaccinated against, Cub?
The Earth, so we can keep our feet planted.
You know what else I've realized? No one needs me here. I'm useless. Whatever I do, it only makes things worse. It's either stupid or ridiculous or fruitless. No one needs me.
It will pass, believe me. Come here, let me hug you.
Thanks. I could use a hug.
Hey, I can't raise my hands. What sort of trickery is this?
Do you remember what was the price for Death 2?
Oh, shit!
You can't hack people. It's great. This is like one of the best incentives for a perfect run I ever saw. What's wrong? You don't have to hug me if you don't want to. Yeah. Damn you, Mark Immortal. You don't need to immunize anyone. Quite frankly. This day ends on 10 p.m. and before midnight, so it's unnecessary.
Oh god, they're all on the other fucking side of town.
Yeah, I would say do the cathedral first and then the train station, just because of how things develop. I think it's going to be the most optimal.
The problem is that my infection is so fucking... Oh, whatever.
It is what it is. Yeah, you can take a boat run east. Woof.
Bye-bye.
Remember, you get cash, you can go to some pharmacy, get immunity boosters. Also food. You get coupons for food, so you could do the trip right now. You're right next to one. Just to stay safe.
Coupons. I don't have enough fingernails. What do you people not get about this?
What's up? News reports? The president is skiing. The prime minister is worrying about the third wave of pandemic. This is a fucking comedy bit and it's real.
I guess I'll get the smoked meat.
Yeah, look if something costs 1 or 2, like maybe the lemon or something. No, okay, never mind. Hazelnuts. That's food. Give them toilets instead. This joke was never funny.
Oh man, that really helped.
Yep. There's always the shady shop. You've got shotgun bullets you don't need. I've got cash. It should be fine. TM. And June recommends Darkwood if you like Pathologic too. And yeah, it's also a Slavko
Yeah,
game.
Darkwood's actually something we'll be touching eventually. I just don't know when, and I believe it's Tidu who's going to be playing it.
I have it installed and I can because it takes place in Poland, so it will be culturally relative. Drink some water, babe.
Is there like an International Polish Heritage Day or something? Maybe we'll play it then.
Yeah, it's called the Armistice Day.
When is it?
1st of September. No, God, what am I talking? 11th of November. Because for the entire world, it's celebrating the end of World War One. For Poland, it's the day we got independence. So that's what I think gets mostly celebrated around the world about Poland.
I'm assuming taking these pills will not do anything.
It lowers your infection by a percentage. So when it's this low, it's not worth it because it still hurts you.
Okay, so I can still stave this off long enough to finish the game.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, good. Alright, here we go.
Keep going, Gabshan.
Wait, why does my infection keep lowering?
Your immunity keeps lowering because you're in an infected district. The air is back. THYCC. Oh, there's the cloud. Do you have anything to boost immunity right now? Not really.
No.
Oh shit. Well, okay. No, because if your immunity can lower, I think the infection will rise with the air.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we run across a pharmacy on our radar or something. Yeah, go straight and right. That's a grocery. And below that, I think that's a gloves shop. Okay, never mind. Just go.
I see where one is. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Yeah. June says, Momo just woke up and wants to spend time together. I'll see you later. Enjoy Pathologic 2 and stay in touch. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for joining.
Have fun on 14, Natsume.
Momo is a dog, I assume? Or a cat?
No, Momo is her boyfriend.
Ah! Well, sorry about that.
He does like head pats and ear scritches.
Okay. I mean, who doesn't?
He does act like a puppy. He is a good boy. He's also, in a lot of ways, far more mentally stable and oblivious to bad things in the world, to a benefit that I am almost jealous of. So, gotta get a squirt bottle and spray him when he's bad, though.
Sickness, but can't bind things. The healer's fathers beheld it was about the dreadnoughts.
Tourniquet is cool. Look if there's immunity boosters there. Of course not. But hey, a surgical mask will lower the rate of infection growing in the infected districts. Its protection.
Should I get the tourniquet too?
Yeah, it's HP. Like, if infection lowers your HP low, then you can use it to stay alive. Eat it like spaghetti.
They tore old binds rightly, but
Gotta get a squirt bottle and spray him on his butt,
no
though.
new ones were woven. So I come back.
Fucking, I just wanted to open up the chest.
Did you equip the mask?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
See how slowly it's moving now?
true. It is much better. Dodge!
Did I dodge it?
Yeah, I think so. It didn't grow much. I think if you get hit by it, it would be like a 20% decrease. One last thing, though, I find hilariously ironic that this was the time you chose to get into Pathologic 2. We started last year, actually, in like February, I think.
Yeah, we started in... No, not February. We started in May or June. I don't remember which it is. But, Natsume, this is what I've been occupied with all my time doing streaming. Like, this has been the main thing that I've been streaming.
Yeah, that's true.
I got T2 on board because he's like a...
Massive
well,
show.
I mean, he's a philosopher. College certified one.
Oh
And-
god, I am. That's true.
he acts ashamed of it, but I wanted to do this game with him kind of sherping me through it, and I thought this would be good to stream and try and make something of it, because
Yeah,
I don't think...
before you go to where the mail is, go inside the cathedral or the house, or just to save.
Right.
At least your immunity will build back up a bit.
I think the person delivering my Instacart shit is trying to alert me that they're here.
I'll pause if that's the case.
Based on
Almost 2 PM,
instructions.
Jesus.
Oh, yep, thank you very much. She did put the stuff exactly where I wanted it. Yeah, I had to do that because I'm out of fucking toothpaste and a whole bunch of other shit. Any good reason to play this game, though? Well, and we're gonna be... I keep saying it, this will not be the last time I go at this game. The next time it'll be that T2 is gonna be extremely hands-on to the point that he will be helping me min-max my time. And making sure we see all the extra content and other side of the story that I haven't seen in my playthrough.
Yeah. No, there is some events we missed. For example, we never went to Aspidi's place at night.
We
when
didn't
the
save
king gathered there.
Aspidi!
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. Save. Alright.
And considering how major of a character that seems to be, I feel like it's vital that we save her.
She's big for her respects for obvious reasons. I think she is going to be an even bigger character in the Changeling Route. But honestly, in Pathologic 1, even for Bachelor, she was very important. Just she was antagonistic towards him.
Can I get through here?
Yeah, you can. There's like a slope there.
And then I guess the obvious thing we'll mention is, I think... Did we say you were going to play No by Heart? Because I think I'm kind of increasing my interest in wanting to play it.
Oh, well, I don't mind, honestly.
I don't think it's going to be as complex as this, so...
Yeah, probably not. It was meant as a mobile game initially, so...
Oh, well then, yeah, it's definitely not going to be that difficult. Those will be puzzles even though I can solve them.
I think it's mostly just a vibe. Like, I saw that newest trailer of them showing off the town, and it was like, yeah, this is where I grew up, fuck you. Like, all these prefab-built hospitals and schools and everything.
So many
corpses.
What happened here? Where's the courier? Oh, God!
Hey, Giant Link.
I'm going to faint. I need water, please. Water.
Don't judge anyone. Don't punish anyone.
What happened here?
There was a fight. The commander's soldiers cornered a group of mutineers, demanded they lay down their arms. The mutineers began to shoot. Look! All those wounds are from bullets. I was following the general, heard the shooting, came here, tried to heal them. I have a healing touch, didn't you know?
So how many have you healed?
Over the course of, what, 11 days? 300 or so. I haven't counted. But today I couldn't heal anyone. I was late.
No, you weren't late. Okay. 300.
But you can save so many more. You have the panacea.
Not yet.
Not yet, but you figured it out, haven't you? You know how to make the cure.
You're right, I know what to do. For that, I need to find a courier carrying orders from the Inquisitor. Have you seen him?
You mean the one in the water over there? He didn't drown, he was shot too, otherwise I could have.
What? In the water, so the papers are destroyed.
Are they important, those papers?
They were meant to persuade your general to fire in the right direction. That's alright. He's not the last courier, but I need to hurry.
You know what you need to do, don't you? I can tell you do. You said so yourself.
I'll debilitate the town to protect what little of it remains, to give it a future of sorts.
You said it yourself. You know what you have to do, so do it. Such is your fate. I guess that's the only way to overcome it. Acceptance and understanding. Without understanding, you would be enslaved by it. But now, you might actually master it, and life will continue, and there will be a future. You'll do it, won't you?
I will.
And one more thing. In a moment, a group of soldiers will come here. If they see you, they'll shoot. They're not bad people, it's just how it is. Don't attack them, alright? I'll deal with them myself, it's going to be fine, no one has to die. If you just leave this place quietly.
Are they coming for you?
It's all because of me. I've done that to them, but they won't hurt me. Please, if there is a sliver of trust in you, just leave. You can't talk to them, there's no other solution, only fight or flight. And there's no need to spill more blood.
Yes, I'm about to spill different blood.
So yeah, fucking sneak. Sneak. And either go through the bank or the way you entered. I think through the bank and going to the train station would be fine.
Yeah, going this way?
Yeah, the most roundabout way you can. Because they're gonna come in from all the... Yeah, there they are.
Oh boy. Doesn't look like they're coming from this direction, though.
Yeah, and guess what? A bullet from a soldier? Death! So that's why I told you to save, because this is quite an unpleasant part of the game, I think.
Stay in the camp between the sandbags. Thank you, V-Fig. That's what I was figuring.
Honestly, the way I always did it was book it the same way I entered, because you can...
They can see me!
Yeah, run.
Running! Holy shit. I did it.
Should be fine. Yeah, nice.
Hooray! Alright. Well, that went pretty well.
Yeah, that's very nice. Time is passing. Soldiers are getting ready.
Gotta love that poppin'.
Yeah. Yeah, when you'll be there, I would say also go to the...
I just realized
shade.
I haven't actually walked around here before.
Yeah, it's a very nice place to gather herbs. There's always a lot of them in these parts near the river.
I did one run where I brought a shotgun and 3 pistols and tried to kill the soldiers. Got all but 4 of them before they finally got me. The model of the cannon is actually detailed. Good job, IPL.
Yeah. There is like one thing I can always give credit for to Ice Peak Lodge. Even when they are like 20 people and a bottle of vodka, even in Pathologic 1, they try their darndest to make this world as detailed as possible.
Can I ford this thing, or do I need to...
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's shallow in here.
Okay, cool. Ow.
Nope, infection. Take a tourniquet, I think. Because, like, yeah.
Thank you, T-Dude.
Sure.
Oh, you know what?
Your hunger is getting up there too, but Shady Shop is close to the station, so... Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's Murky. Look at her. More dead soldiers. And there's our guy. Halt!
Okay, okay.
Show me your hands.
Calm down, officer. I'm a doctor, too.
I'm the doctor. What do you want?
The courier must have come here with papers for General Block.
There, a stone. Looks like a bird's beak. That's where the fighting moved to. Now, civilian, 3 steps back and march!
It's called the Crow Stone, and calm down, okay? Everything's gonna be fine.
Also, look around and turn your GPS vision on. To your right, I think. Yeah, there he is, there he is. It's so easy to miss Ruben in here. And I think everyone did the first time round. There you are. It's good to have a chance to say my goodbyes. I'm leaving. Remember me fondly, Cab.
Where are you going?
To war.
Got a death wish?
Maybe I do.
What if I offered you another life?
You have something to say on the matter?
I need an assistant.
Do you disrespect me that much?
It's a sign of respect.
You surprised me.
What do you say?
You've truly taken his place. Your father's, I mean.
So that you can take mine.
Fine, I agree. Now go. I need to wait for the officer.
Red-green power do be really good.
That's magic.
See you around, Stock.
Yeah, if you miss him in here, he lives with the army and he's not in there for the ending. And I think everyone fucking missed him. Yeah, that's the Crowstone, but I would say go to the Shady Shop at least, get some food. Because
Gotcha.
that's a bit closer.
I don't have any money, though.
You have bullets to sell.
Bullets.
Could even sell your gun. Yeah, that's always a choice.
I should have picked up the other gun.
Yeah, actually, true.
Oh well.
Staying alive.
Gun. Gotta get the gun.
Drop your shield. Throw the axe. And left here. And forward. Well, rather, a bit more to the left. There it is. The infection is going.
You know, I don't think we'll ever play the first game, but I'm definitely gonna make you play through The Evil Within 2 at some point.
Sure.
I mean, do I need the gun anymore at this point?
Not really.
Food it is, then.
Red.
Wow, just enough.
Yeah, if you're not using your gun, sell the bullets as well.
Oh wow, those are worth a lot.
Yeah. And the shotgun was on the right. Can buy more. Yeah, you're gonna get the bread. Yep. And you dropped it. It's big, it's 3x2, but it's really, really good. Yeah, you're totally set.
Seriously?
Seriously, what?
It wasn't enough.
It's not full. There we go.
Holy hell, just barely topped off.
You also dropped the bread, so that you'll have that on the road.
Alright, so I'll be set. Oh damn, it's already 4 o'clock. I'm gonna pull this off, folks.
Yep. Barely what, an hour in? So maybe this won't take 5 hours after all.
Yeah, maybe. That would be nice. I would like to play some more Stardew Valley tonight.
Alright. Yeah, so down there.
I guess I'm gonna go stop by the workshop real quick.
Yeah, you can make yourself some tinctures to boost your immunity.
Yeah. It's good thinking. This is why you make the big bucks.
I don't.
Well, this is why I paid. Oh man, I just realized we completely wasted. Well, not completely wasted, but we wasted money doing that Game Pass sub. God.
Honestly,
Oh wait, no, we didn't because of Spirit Fair.
Yeah, Spirit Fire. I paid $1. I get to play Yakuza free and Crusader Kings free. I'm not complaining.
Did they finally add Like a Dragon to Game Pass?
I haven't checked. Here. That's for antibiotics. This one. Yeah, I would say boost your immunity and maybe even pop one pill or something. Yeah. Yeah. That's the tinctures. That's something.
Okay. No, we're never playing Y2K. Shut the fuck up, Max.
Not even yuck.
I mean, blech.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to eat some antibiotics and morphine and sleep for an hour. Probably. Yeah, because I need to get my exhaustion back down.
An infection as well.
Okay, so... Should I
The
pop
plus
this one?
Yeah, plus one definitely. The others are normal versions. Yeah, it lowers it by half.
Should I maybe take another one?
No, no. You will lose 20% of your current infection. I'd say take the tinctures, take morphine, go to sleep.
Hold on, I need to save.
Yeah, there it is. And the non-plus ones higher, heighten the bars rather. Yeah, it's your armor against infection, so it will spread slower. So yeah, take morphine, go to sleep for an hour or two.
Could I make it off of 2, do you think?
Yeah, probably. You've got time until 10 p.m. and this is the very last courier. Okay, yeah, book it. Worst case scenario, we have a save, right?
Yes.
That spinning is new thought growing in your head.
Talk to the ball. Talk to the ball.
What?
Hey, the guy said it. He will talk on the scariest day of your life.
Wait, what? Ah, shit there!
Kh.
Yes, a grave, a tomb, but what do you mean?
Bye, Alish.
Do not kill who?
Moo.
Then again, who cares what you say? Here it is, the scariest day of my life.
Yep. And there's an
Achievement
achievement.
unlocked, Wonder Bowl. Oh my god, that was so stupid.
That's a good investment of 200. I wish like they made a mechanic where it was a legitimate choice to keep him until the end, and you could like butcher him for meat or something. I think that would be cool. Like
Would be a nice
another
little
layer,
touch.
another layer of choice. Yeah, there's the soldiers. Not lootable, unfortunately, because they're placed. Not.
I've seen players
Okay.
try to butcher him because they were desperate.
Yeah, that's cool. There they are. Got a smoke?
Nope.
How about a drink, buddy? A drink of water or something stiffer if you aren't cheap as hell.
Here's some water.
How the hell did we get into this? We've lost 3/4 of our troops in 2 days. General Ash's troops. There were 5 times fewer alphas than the forts, can you believe that? And just 11 killed in action. 118 wounded. Ash has always protected his people, but here, all hell broke loose under us. 3/4, that's 600 people pushing daisies.
Where's Ashes?
The fighting moved towards the factory and ended there, I guess.
Don't worry, soldier. You'll survive. Maybe.
Is the sandbox really transmitted by thought? Heard about that?
It's not a pox.
Uh-huh. Hey, you really did take your water.
It's a nice little act, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, the guy moved to the factory, to the pub.
You blowing your nose?
Yeah. Gotta get some ASMR on the stream.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. I've got to go into an... Oh, wait, no. It's not an infected district.
No, no, no.
Just right outside
You'll-
of one.
Yeah, you will like skim across the border of one.
I was going to
They-
say, day 11 has kind of sucked, I'm going to be perfectly honest, because it's just been a lot of running around.
It is, yeah. It's like everything's kind of falling apart, honestly. It's just get the orders to do what you need to do. Okay, this one is infected.
So I have to go around. Great.
Yeah. No, it's not really round. It's round. We can go to...
It's
through the
just
hole in the
annoying
wall.
is all.
Yeah, it is. At the very least, it's like very focused because there's nothing else happening on this day. So there's no like priority score. It's just like generally the very final act you need to do. Yeah, either through there or a bit more to the left and through that hole in the wall there. And then... I've grown to love this hall. It helped me so much when traveling through the city. Yeah, and one next over, and then to the left. And there's the plague. Whoosh. No, there's a fence here, yeah. You need to go this way. Yeah.
Might as well.
On the border of infected district, but it's safe. Artemi Burak, the marathon runner. It is 25 bottles of water.
Artemi Burak, hydration expert. Gonna make sure all the kids are hydrated.
8 p.m., 8 p.m., yeah.
Eh.
Save points to your left, and then go down. Down, down, down. Need to go around it. Down, down.
All this is missing is Kyle McLaughlin dancing in a groovy way.
Talk with him. The guy sitting. You need to talk with him first. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Who are you?
Artemi Burak.
Another Burak. Funny meat sucks you. So many Buraks around these days.
I am the only Burak around.
Look over there at the stage. See? That's Burak too. He was running after the general with some papers, but his foot slipped. Now he's preparing for an operation, gathering his thoughts. Here are my conditions. One of us got a bit punctured. A lovely soul, really, very dear to me. So whoever fixes him is Burak in my book.
Explain.
Aren't you an educated man? Do I need to make myself even more clear?
Yes.
You'll extract the bullet. Don't worry about your gear, we got everything covered, leftovers from your predecessor. Then you'll patch the hole, he's got enough of them. Well, either you do it or that clown will. If our pal survives, you're free to drag your sorry asses to the general of yours. If he doesn't, you're both dog food. Food for dogs, Burak.
So he claimed to be Barack.
I guess he really wanted to survive, and since he did, now he owes us.
Just like Grief's errand on the first day. Ah, Grief, and here I thought you were the bad guy.
On the ground. Not this guy, that's the Burak. To your left. Here he is.
Alright.
I don't have much experience with gunshot wounds. Common sense says I can't get the bullet out safely in these conditions, but I know, the lines.
Or at least I think I do. Hey, you there! Grab him and get ready to hold him down if he struggles. He was shot in the stomach. That's bad news. He's almost a goner. The wounded is wearing a sweater and several shirts at once. Guess he was hoping the layers of cloth will protect him from the sand pest. Sterilize my tools. The wound doesn't look good at all. A ricocheting rifle round by the looks of it. But I feel he has a chance. Clean the wound with alcohol. Patient's breath gets hoarse. He's gurgling and wheezing. Search the wound with tweezers. Gently now. Looks like the wound is less dangerous than it first seemed. The bullet didn't go deep enough to do major damage. However, the wound is contaminated with dirty pieces of cloth. Time to drain the wound with some cleaner cloth. Something hard is inside. Something small. A bone fragment? No, I don't think so. Not in my stomach. Metal. That's the bullet. Come here, little thing. Pull out steadily. It is done. Clean the wound again, then apply the bandages. Easy stuff. If he lives, I'd like to talk to him when he feels a little better.
There we go. Oh yeah, you can talk with the guy now. The resemblance is striking. Artemi
Are
Burak.
you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's what he introduced himself as.
Who the fuck are you?
I am your successor.
I don't want a successor. I'm not over yet.
I'm a new actor.
Oh,
You're
fuck
successor,
off!
so to
No!
speak.
No! Absolutely not!
A continuation of you. The backstage got on the stage. Yeah.
So I am confused. Is the presentation blurring with the actual play? I'm confused.
Pretty much. It's like the structure of the final act, the last day, is all wrong. The actor is here. The fact that before that, Act 1, 1 day. Act 2, 2 days. Act 3, 3 days. Act 4, 5 days. It's wrong. It should be Act 5. Everything is falling apart, basically.
So the play is such a chaotic performance that it's bleeding into the performance itself, and
Yes.
the other actors are staying in character, and this guy is falling out of character?
Well, he stays in character, but right now, yeah, he meets the actual actor, right? So yeah. Oh, hey, shit. I'm here a bit too early, I guess.
A new actor's only hired when the old one's dead, or has this rule changed?
It's all very confusing now. The director washed his hands of this whole business, said we're on our own, no script at all. But I got paid in advance, so here I am, doing the work I'm supposed to do.
Paid in advance, and here I am, working for free. Like a fucking chode waiting for his hot pockets.
Leave me be, human. I'll be of use to you yet. I stand between you and death as your successor.
The thing is, I don't like you. Your performance is terrible. I'm completely different.
Are you sure? Who knows. It never hurts to take a good look at yourself.
Even your speech patterns are different.
I succeed you. Don't hurt me, human. I'm your mirror. Don't kill me. I'm your guide to immortality. As you die, I'll succeed you.
I don't want this. I'll manage on my own.
I embarked on your path in advance to make sure the thread doesn't snap. I walked your footsteps, I've been to the river, spoken with the changelings and the soldiers in the fog. What have you done to them, by the way? Did you shoot or run? Anyway. I don't hinder you at all, but I have made a new connection. You love connections, don't you?
What kind of connection?
You and I are connected. Both alive, both playing the same person simultaneously. That means we've defeated it. What's so bad about that?
Defeated what? You hardly look like a conqueror.
Wait.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like I said, I'm your successor. If you die, I'll continue in place. Seriously, I'm starting to think I understand the director's vision better than you do.
Where is the courier? Were you after him?
My stage directions went like this. Today, the Haruspex looks for the courier.
Day
This
11
is
in
what
which the Haruspex...
Yeah. Burak tries to ambush him so that he doesn't deliver orders to the general, so I tried to kill him and failed.
Where is the courier?
Hell if I know, he wanted to leave, so he ran. Understandable, really.
Tell me your name.
I am Isidor Gazar. I follow in Artem Burak's footsteps, trying my best to study him. That's all I want. So, can we go our separate ways?
No, this world isn't big enough for both of us.
That's gonna be combat. Yeah. You can shank him, I guess.
Come here.
Damn it!
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Fucking hell.
Search him. He has unique equipment. Yeah, he was prepared for the role. I love that little detail.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, go out
Okay,
now.
so...
They don't fight you. They're fine.
Okay. Well,
But I'm worried the infection might kill you, honestly.
it might.
Also, I just fucking remembered. We missed one huge thing I wanted to do and I forgot to remind you. The king told you that if you go to Shekhen on day 10 or 11, you can learn who killed your father. We don't have the time for that now, for sure.
So go. Do you want to tell me, or do you want to save it for the next playthrough?
Now, what do you prefer, honestly?
Go ahead and tell me who killed him.
I would rather than tell you if we reload it after the game and just go, because the dialogue is really good. That's what I would say.
Are we going to be able to load that far back?
Yes, the game saves every single save from the beginning of your game.
Jesus Christ. Man, what do I... damn it.
Yeah, honestly, we might reload and just not fight that guy, and because we did save in here. Just to spare ourselves the headache.
Should I save again, just to be safe?
You can.
Because
So,
I was... Ah!
Waiting for you. Tell us now. Will you fulfill your duty?
I've heard these words before. What duty is it now?
Your words were for your father then. Now speak for your mother. Mother Bodo, Earth awaits you.
What is she waiting for?
Bita Karan, Upsha stands at your doorstep. A big loss. All that remains of us is here, before you.
What do you fear?
You need her blood. If you let blood out of Earth, Mother Bodo will die. Is that what you want? Bolesh, Bealish.
I can't help it. The sacrifice must be made.
If Mother Bodo dies, so do we. Zobolon, Bozrakla, it hurts, it frightens us, so few remain. It is not so terrible to die, but what about losing something for all time?
The earth is killing us. Mother Bodo devours her children. She disgorges horrible plagues so her blood will erase it. All is connected, all is as it should be.
Take pity on us.
This is beyond me. I'm a doctor, responsible for the town. It is an agony, but something can still be saved.
Bekhara, Emshan chooses words carefully. Who is to judge him? But take pity on us.
What do you want from me?
Take pity on us, Esheger. Kill not our mother.
Besha, I refuse. I cannot do it your way.
Then this is our goodbye. Bayatai Emshan, Bayatai Esheger, Bayatai Kolbuun, Bayatai Kaela.
Bayatai, Katanga, Oshada, go.
Yeah, that's it. Where could he be? Well,
Okay,
oh, there's a
so
there's
I'm
the pharmacy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin around the corner,
Talk to me.
run in, and grab a tourniquet for the health. Do I even have enough? I don't know that I have enough. I can probably sell some shit.
Yeah, easily. To the right, not here. Here.
Oh, thank God.
He has a tourniquet, yeah.
Oh,
that's
and I
good.
won't have to pay anything else. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, so clutched it out.
The question is, will we
Barely.
clutch that? Okay, where would a horribly shot person go from this point?
To the train yard?
Why?
I don't know. Okay, a person was horribly shot.
Here, yeah.
Would they go to the termitary?
There is a certain doctor that lives nearby.
Oh! Wait, he's gonna go to my workshop?
Go and check.
Okay.
But yeah, the answer is yes. I don't know if we'll clutch it in 1 hour because we still need to take the orders and go to the town hall. But
Oh,
we'll
am
see.
I about to get the bad end?
Maybe. So yeah, maybe sleeping for 2 hours was a bad decision. Maybe it should have been 1.
I don't know that I would have been able to make it in time, dude.
We'll see. Go get the orders at your house. Why is somebody attacking you?
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, the times moves fast. There he is.
If I had another fingernail, I could pull it off, but I don't.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, we might reload before you went to sleep. And we might actually clutch 2 things. We might go to Shekhen and then reload again.
Hang on, I'm gonna make a save first.
Sure.
Okay, saving game. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, just sleep for 1 hour.
And don't fight.
Don't fight, definitely. Well, you got the orders. You won't get the worst ending, just one of the 2 you could choose. Because the choice is, do you go with the orders to the general, or do you keep them to yourselves, or just burn them or something?
I think I don't need to sleep. I think I can pull this off.
It was more about health, honestly.
Okay, so 1 hour then?
Yeah, I would say 1 hour with morphine. Yeah, book it. Yeah, that's fine.
I am not your foe.
So first down. To that side. Yeah.
Do not push me away.
There's a wall. A bit to your left. Yeah, there. You can forward that. Day 11 is when you really notice that the game runs faster. Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna be
Honestly,
perfectly honest, and this might upset people, but if the time thing does fuck me over from getting that good ending, I may fuck with the settings at the last second. Because if we're this close to getting that ending, and it's the difference between... Oh, there's no settings for time speed. Fantastic.
Yeah, but there is settings for how fast you regenerate and lose stamina when running.
Tidu, would you be upset if we did that?
You would lose an achievement. We were so close a bit, I would say. But I think with that extra hour, that should be manageable. Okay. No, they won't have anything. Go, 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 go.
The extra
fact
hour
that-
should be enough, says VFig.
Yeah. Also, you won't go around Aspidi's house anymore, so that's also save time. Left, I would say, along the tracks. To the hole in the wall, to the bar, save.
Go straight. I'm going. Don't divert to the
Also-
hole in the wall. Oh yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, maybe. Also,
Yeah, I can
top
clutch it
your,
out by just riding the edge of the infection.
yeah, top your stamina off. You've got so much water, honestly.
Where's that wall of infection, damn it?
Yeah.
I forgot to do something.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Left. Forward.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
there it goes. Oh. Bitch.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No,
Fuck
wrong
you.
way, wrong way.
Thank you.
Get in, save, go down. Talk to people, heal the person. Talk to the actor. I can just go straight down, that's true. Save after that. Yes. The hurt guy first.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Damn, you're sneezing a lot, dude.
Yeah, the soundpad's got me. I couldn't finish him off. My arms are weak. You never got the hang of this whole fighting thing. I have to pay for that since I'm your successor. No hard feelings though. I guess doctors don't really need that skill. But if you were a better fighter, the courier wouldn't be on the run now.
You're talking like I'm not still here, and you're bad at it.
No, it's okay. And here he says, Jesus. I switched to Polish.
I'll be the one to succeed you, and now I'm off to find the courier.
Yep. And go. Save. Just to be sure.
It's gonna be clutch.
Yeah, talk with them. So yeah, the fight is not just a waste of health, but also time. That is true.
Save time and health by not fighting Artemy.
I wonder if a mutual of mine still has that meme he made. Blue, are you here? Oh, nope. Damn it. He had it pinned for a long time.
Okay. Got the paper.
Yep,
Eat the bread.
bread is
The
good.
water. Alright, here we go, folks. Oh, I should read some of my thoughts. Army's leaving. I hold the last copy of the Inquisitor's papers. Will there be a bombardment? I have to decide before 2200. The wounded courier needed me, but once again I was too late. The last courier is out in the town, but I don't care about all that.
Yeah, now there are the two choices.
What other thought oh, there we go. If I bring the papers to the headquarters, there will be a bombardment. The polyhedron will be demolished. Rivers of blood will spill. Enough to make panacea for everyone. If I burn the papers, everyone will die. So the bombardment isn't going to happen unless I get the papers too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. If you have the papers but don't give them to the army, it gives you the ending of you decided to spare the magic, plague and all. Whereas the bombardment is fuck the magic, future. Yeah,
Why are the fucking kids here?
You should think it over, all over once more.
Where did you two come from? I thought all the children were evacuated.
Everyone who wanted to stay did, like your kids. Have you checked on them recently?
More or less.
The tower was brilliant in every way, except for one. Whoever lived there could never grow up. It was interesting in a way, but it was getting stale.
Is that why the kids act like adults?
Maybe.
So you want to grow up, huh?
The tower gets in our way. It's too strong a temptation. I guess it would be easier for us if it just disappeared. But while it's still there, our will isn't strong enough to refuse it. So there we stay, glued. You could do something about it, you know?
So you want to get rid of temptation, huh? Sure, I can help you.
That's it.
Okay. Well.
That's the two creepy kids that appeared in a lot of places, like the intro, or that one dream with the door.
Oh boy. I've got to go through blown out districts. I don't have a choice. I could start here and then just, I'm going to have to go through this district. Pharmacy on the way, just on the other side of the warehouses. I don't have anything left. I don't think I'm going to have anything left to move.
You could go for the warehouses, I think.
You can sell some fingernails and shit. Alright.
I mean, you're doing fine, honestly. Oh, see.
Yeah, but I need to... I'm one step away from finishing the game with the true ending that I wanted.
Yeah, to the left.
So, I'll just go ahead and ask you. If I do this, do I manage to get the quote-unquote true ending? The canonical ending?
I don't think there is any canon to speak of, quite honestly. Both choices are valid as long as you make them out of your own will. If you don't get to the papers by the time 10 o'clock strikes, you get thrown into the theater and Mark screams at you that you missed the finale and how the fuck could you?
That's great.
That's the bad ending.
Alright, well, so we know what we're doing for Run 2, definitely. Which means that since we're doing it for Run 2, that means there's going to be a lot more freedom on what I do in that second run, isn't there?
Yeah, true.
But in order to do this run properly, I've had to really fucking bend over backwards to make a lot of shit work out.
Yeah. Also the fact that, like, it's your first experience with the series, and
of course I'm gonna fuck up.
Yeah, I still wanted to steer you in some direction as to...
No, this is good. This is the ending I did want. I wanted resolution in the idea of prioritizing progression, so to speak.
Yeah. Also, I would say, like, yeah, that's kind of the point, right? Like, you can do everything you need to prioritize, but also there are some dead ends, and just for LP's sake, I did steer you away from a few of them.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Well, here we go, folks. Time to wrap this game up.
Yep.
So I believe you said there's going to be like an hour or so worth of cutscene and dialogue?
Dialogue, not cutscenes.
Well, yeah, but might as well be this game's equivalent of cutscenes.
Yeah, true.
Well, we fucking did it.
Yep.
Hooray for us.
Hooray. To the left. There they are.
My arms are stiff.
Even if you have found a source of raw material for your serum, it's too late now. We'll execute the order and leave the front. That's it.
So there will be a bombardment.
I need only technically execute the order. All I need is a precise target designated by the state commissar. If I have that, I can legally spare the town. Thank this girl. She promised me the epidemic wouldn't spread past the town, and I believe her.
You mean her, the changeling?
Yes.
In that case, I have something for you.
Did you come to hand me the papers designating the bombardment target, the justification for a surgical strike signed by the State Inquisitor?
Yes.
Thank you. You are free to go.
Yes, sir.
And Burak, wait a second.
Waiting.
Come with us. We need an experienced doctor.
Does this decision matter?
It's final choice. Would you like to stay here after everything is done, basically? That's what the game is asking you. It doesn't matter for the epilogue that much.
No, I think Dankovsky would be better suited. I think I want to get the fuck away from here after everything I've done.
Talk to the changeling.
You know I'm not angry with you. Not at all.
We're having an important conversation. The most important conversation of our lives, maybe. Could you leave us alone?
The general said you changed his mind. Did you hypnotize him or something?
We're talking about the war.
The war?
We were talking about the war. Criminal orders, history, honor, duty, truth. Now we're talking about words. Will you please leave us alone?
Are you really a saint?
Please, you're disturbing us.
Fine, I guess I'll just count my blessings.
Well, for the finale, we need to
The
see
Odurg
one
is
left.
living people. I chose them. The sand pest will be eradicated forever. The choice has been made.
And down left. The red one. There.
The polyhedron is about to be shot down.
Yeah, go and see it. That's it. That's the game.
Okay. So when I step out...
You have to go where the polyhedron is.
Oh, good. So I have to go through an infected district.
Yeah. And the best song in the soundtrack, please.
Professor Whiskers. I actually don't know what happens if you die at this point. I guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
Neither do I, actually.
This is a good thing I saved, huh?
Yeah.
Professor Whiskers. So, wait, I need to
You
get
can
to the
go
polyhedron now, too?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You could stop at the pharmacy. It's ahead of... Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Weren't we in there?
Yeah, we passed it.
Oh, we passed it, okay.
Yeah, that was my fault.
I thought we were in this specific pharmacy and we already bought the tourniquet there, okay.
I don't have a tourniquet on me, that's the thing.
Yeah. No, you used the one after we bought it, but in the pharmacy, but I was wondering if that was the pharmacy or was it a different one? Just go! You don't need the water, go!
Fine! Don't yell at me.
I will. Compulsions are bad for you. Oh, hey, bandages.
Oh, hell, that's all that's there.
Yeah. Oh, you
Alright.
can still... Yeah, still the pills. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Please heal.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
good.
that was significantly better than the tourniquet. Alright, I can do this now.
Yeah. Oh. Check them up. Yeah, if you live, go right. You can like go kind of go around to that first
It's
bridge.
gonna be a little complicated, but...
No, you'll avoid the infection, mostly. Also, the streets are going to be completely empty right now.
Oh, good. So no worry of being assaulted.
Yeah, it is the finale.
At least I had the decency to do that. Meow.
Reminds me of how in Pathologic 1 HD on Steam, there are 2 achievements.
For how much?
Sorry?
For how much? If you're gonna do the
How-
plug, just do the whole plug. How much does it cost?
Usually it's 90% off, it costs like $1.
Okay.
But what I want to say is there are 2 achievements in the game. If you die on day 1, you get an achievement called It's Not Your Fault. If you die on day 12, when the city is completely empty, you get an achievement saying, on the other hand, this is your fault.
Ugh. Fucking infection.
In fact, that people are still here,
Great.
but no stabby stabs. Dodge, and forward, and left.
Please no.
Please know what?
I think he was pointing towards me like he was gonna set me on fire.
No.
Oh, come on, fill up, damn it. Come on. Oh my god!
There it goes!
Why did I wobble over for a second?
The shockwave. Dodge. How do you go? To where the polyhedra used to stand.
There's a tiny little bit of white. Oh, it's a light. Okay. Thought that was weird.
Mm.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god! Polyhedron is no more. Blood seeps from the ground. All that's left is taking as much as I can.
Well, look down and take it.
Oh, okay. Achievement unlocked. Diurnal ending?
Mm-hmm. So the
Day 12, in which the lights die out.
So yeah, the diurnal means during the day, right? There's also a nocturnal ending if you let the magic stay, because it happens at night. Hey,
Time to turn
congratulations.
off the lights.
You did the thing. Yeah, it says that everywhere.
Oh, coda. The rest is silence. Insert. Okay, cool. What else did I miss here? I don't know.
The font has a reward waiting.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They really didn't flag this properly. It's kind of hilarious. September's been rough this year.
I thought you'd ask how I got into this coffin.
You survived death. This is your victory. You're the only survivor.
So, wait, only survivor.
Or maybe you're not the only one. I don't know how many you've managed to touch, or will manage to. You still have the entire rest of the day to share your goodbyes with whoever you wish, and to touch the last 2 souls.
How does one survive death?
Why does the disease kill some, but not others? After all, it seemed like everyone could have fallen seriously terminally ill. Maybe it's the same with death in general. We think it obliterates everyone, but if you act just so, your intellect can overcome death, just as your body overcomes plague or typhus.
So how do you defeat death?
By realizing that death is not vanishing, it's a boundary. You can step over any chasm if you're convinced it's just another obstacle. It's naive to think victory over death means immortality. Immortality is tiring if you remain who you are, much more so if you fall into decline.
A boundary. Good word.
It is good.
So, what now?
What have you done to the town? And what has the town done to you? You wouldn't have been able to solve this problem without each other, different creatures as you are. An enormous town, a small person, an undetectably minuscule microbe. 3 of you. You needed each other.
And what exactly have I done to the town?
You understood it. You bound it, severed people together, drawing new connections between things that seemed incompatible. That is the essence of understanding. To understand is to become someone else. What seemed like death to the former is just a crack in the earth for the new you. It's still rather wide, but you can get across.
As if the town cared whether I understood it or not.
You've given your town a future. You have weaned it from the earth, and that's something. The nourishing umbilical cord must be severed at some point.
Can we do without that?
The people will become free. They'll discover their destinies within the town, and those destinies will shape it. They'll think of death how you've grown to think of death. Whoever survives something like this has nothing to fear. Go say goodbye to them.
I'll just say my goodbyes.
Where will you go then?
To the heart of the town, the central square, to, I don't know, the theater. I don't have much of a choice.
Don't worry, you'll have a choice there. Besides, you've already done all you can. All that's left is a bit of business to wrap up. Things that concern you alone. And you? Who are you? Who cares about you?
It's true. I'm no one.
You could say that. I really like the last line. Like, you know what? I actually like myself. I did what I could.
Well. I'm no longer sick.
You're no longer bound by any of the meters. You are free.
Huh. Alright.
You can explore the town if you want. There is no time, there is no hunger, no sickness. There is just you and whatever left. And whoever's left as well.
And this is my reward for... Oh, speaking of who is left, by the way. Ah! Hey,
It's not
wait a
that bad.
minute!
Huh? Wait a minute, what?
I didn't give Khan a thing.
Yeah, you did. You didn't. I think you gave Grace just the antibiotic, but she saved the role, and you gave every other kid a panacea.
Okay.
The fact that Grief survived is fucking amazing because he had a full infection bar at the end.
Huh. Well, this is an interesting ending. It's like day one again.
Basically. Except nobody's trying to kill you for murder, and the time isn't chasing you. They could give you infinite stamina though,
I
would
can
be nice.
completely exhaust the stamina meter now without any consequences.
Yeah. I need to check the Discord. Who's typing at me? Oh, it's the mages. Okay.
Day 12, easy mode unlocked.
The game the journalists wanted. Man, it still fucks me up that, like, the first review we got from Rock Paper Shotgun, the guy got to Death 7 on day 3. And he got infected to the point where he softlocked himself. Like, how? How? Dum, dum.
Hey.
This damn rain. Will it ever end? The climate here is in chaos.
Amshan.
Bachelor.
Did I say it right? Amshan.
You did.
Well, this is it, I guess.
This is just the beginning, Onion.
This pursuit of immortality will cost me my life. I doubt the powers that be in the capital ever cared whether or not I could defeat death. They just threw the heretic into the fire, hoping he would never return. Excuse the pathos.
Did someone send you here? I thought you came on your own accord.
Yeah, you're right, I'm confused. I haven't been so drunk since my student years. Then again, it's hard to knock a doctor off their feet. I can still think, just not straight.
So, cheers, I guess.
A scientist thrown into the jaws of death, hoping against hope to defeat death, welcomed by death, ridiculed by death, taunted by death, and fooled by death. It's as if this heretic spat into the Tower of Flame, expecting somehow to put it out. This whole place is far too crowded with deaths.
You've aged over these last few days, or are you just resigned now?
Imperem sibi maximum imperem est.
That was pretty good.
I learned 6 years of Latin, so I fucking hope so.
Nukerni ninenyen sava. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the simplest things these days.
I suspect I'm the only person here who has figured out that you were the one who did it. A simple calculation, Burak. Numbers never lie. And you know what? I can get behind what you've done. It was a 50-50 chance. Truthfully, I find it oddly inspiring. I'm no writer, but I'll write about you.
If anyone is to write about me, I'd like it to be you, Yulia. At least nothing will be over-dramatized.
The work will be, of course, scientific, but the title... I'm thinking about throwing the scientific language out of the window and giving it an old-fashioned name. On the connection of everything. What do you say?
Just keep in mind that not everything is connected. The pattern is more complicated. I'm saying this as a horror specs.
Thank you. I think the academic world in the capital may have a couple questions regarding the subject of my research. Perhaps you'd like to come with me as an assistant and, well, the subject.
I'll think about it. Perhaps I'll go.
And Grandius asks, speaking of, what's the final death counter? I think 14?
Hang on.
Yeah, we didn't die since the last time, that's true. That is true.
Hang on. And the final death count is 19.
Oh shit. Okay, that's much higher than I expected.
Well, yeah, I can go to the load game menu. Give me a second.
Just don't actually load the game. 23! It
23! Wow, I was off.
Just as Grandius said, at least not 20. Oh well. Yeah, don't load the game. Go back, go back.
I know, don't worry. I'm not going to.
Where once a person was, now but a gap remains. This rupture will not mend.
Farewell.
Every time a person dies, this will be the dialogue. This would be the Stamatin brothers in here.
Oh, okay.
Talking with the other two. There's one more reflection in the back, I think.
There's nobody else to talk to. Oh.
There. That would be an angel.
Oh well.
Bye.
See you later, fuckers. There. Now there's not a problem.
Yeah. And where's the next point where people are?
Let's go to the termitary.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sorry, everybody. I'm doing stuff like first, do no harm. Second, let them die. Third, insult their stand-ins after death. No one cares about you. 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 Why is it still on the map? It's been destroyed.
Because I didn't think that would be hard.
No, just go into fucking Paint Tool Psi and poof.
Also, as do no harm and let them die. I think that I did a perfect run of this game, and honestly, an angel can rot. For all I care. She's a genuinely horrible person.
So you wish you had let her die?
No, not really. But
so does a
given the
perfect
choice, I
run
would-
entail running on default settings too?
Yes.
Wow, that sucks.
Well, it was not perfect. I did die more than 0 times, but I saved everyone. Except for Aglaya, of course.
Life blooms only while love breathes. Love is vital. How can I make you see?
I can't feel my legs.
Well, they're made of bones.
I'm dying, Creeper. Only a tiny drop remains, like someone cleaved me in half and it all spilled out.
Hey, are there two of you?
There's only one half of me left.
The better half, I hope.
You're an idiot, Reaper. A dull, insufferable idiot. All that talk of rivers and blood. That's not what the story was about at all. You have no idea who's above us, no idea who you actually killed.
Above us? So who's up there?
Someone you weren't even invited to meet, but they're waiting for me. Poor souls, and now I'll never come.
Well, maybe one day I'll figure out your side of the story.
Yeah, maybe.
Changeling will return in Pathologic 2 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Episode 2. Actually, fun fact, she's the only one here. In the earlier builds of the game, when I played, the audio in Abattoir was, in the Terminator was bugged, and even when everybody left, they wouldn't
no.
stop fucking screaming.
No.
So that dialogue was very awkward.
I fucking hated it so much. I mostly hate that one particular scream. That... the one that winds up, so to speak.
Yeah.
That one was really fucking annoying.
A chain breaks at the weakest link.
I am alive.
So is the town.
You understood nothing, Kindred. You failed to use the king's heart, failed to brave its depths, touch the shard's pulse. You have abandoned your quest halfway.
Wrong. I've touched the heart of Eoderg.
That's not what I'm talking about. I meant the people. You failed to blend in and merge with us.
I never wanted to merge with you.
How will you live now, Kindred?
So who killed my father?
Now, Kindred, ask no questions. Perhaps in another life it would have gone differently, and we would have a different conversation. But now, leave me. Your town waits for you.
But we only have one life.
That would be us, pity.
Coins taste weird. Taste like wealth, I guess. Or blood.
Madam Kshe, I hereby grant you a new law. Over your left hand it is done, not the right. So speaks Mother Bodo. Unsure why she speaks so, but still. We will tell her hands apart now. Team Elda.
Hey, are you alright up there, Daibasagan? Are your feet not cold?
Nope. Ereshi Yun Kun Geshebesh. Please don't interrupt.
I just...
So, Menegeshe, here's another law for you. Never hold a grudge, for grudges are bad health and stick behind. Big Bekara, whoever carries a grudge shall sleep on it and break their neck. So speaks Suok, she'll see it at night. Team Elda, let it be so.
You're a harsh ruler.
How am I harsh? Those aren't even my words, by Godday.
Alright, go on.
Menegeshe, heed our law. Never deceive or betray the small ones and the ones that trust you. It is not only Suok's nocturnal law, Mother Boda would turn away from you too. No harming the small ones. Team Elda, let it be so.
Those are some good laws, kid.
Menegeshe, now for the most important law. The law of candy, sweets, and those soft white thingies they sell in shops. They are to be abandoned. No one has the right to forbid eating them. Mother Bodo! Somehow she will not see to this law, so I'll have to do it myself. Team Elda. Oh, I wonder what I should invite next.
Well done! Spoken like a true mother superior. Team Elda.
Why are you here? Shayu that Erebesh. Did you come to listen to our nuts, so highness?
Hara Busuli. It didn't take you long to fit into your new role.
Yeah, that's a great line.
Okay, I'll be right back. I just realized I never went and got the groceries that are on the front porch.
Sure, sure.
Oh my god.
Did someone steal your groceries?
No! It's already managed to start snowing enough again that part of my work has been undone.
Oh.
Fucking snow, man. Ugh. Okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And the last reflection in there would be
On the
Notkin,
turn of the screw, we will learn
right here.
what is true.
Yeah, just ping him over so that it doesn't show up on your map anymore.
Wait. Return to where it all began. Okay. So I need to go to all these other places and then go to the theater.
Yeah, if you want to talk with everyone, you have to. Yes.
Well, I have to return to where it all began, literally.
Yeah. I can turn right here. If we can go over. Stop it. You don't need it. Stop.
No, I have to!
Oh yeah, there is one more important place that we'll have to visit. That is true. Could you open them up right now?
Sure.
Where was it? Vivek? Was it on this side or the other side of the river? One of the gut. Okay. The stairs to nowhere that are closest to the theater. So up and left. And to the left. And here, mark it. Yeah, we'll go there later.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, VFX.
It's much easier to get that scene in the nocturnal ending because it happens at the polyhedron. So you are incentivized to go there. But now it's kind of hidden.
So the ending I've gotten is the diurnal one, and letting the town and undo it and not giving it the vaccination is the
nocturnal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Huh. You're going the right way, I think. Oh no, there it is, right. Yeah, you're not so.
Fantasy. Hello.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
Sticky with the 1,000-yard stare. What the fuck? Oh, there you go.
He was loading
This
it.
joint won't break. It's made of metal.
So, what's the plan now?
Any suggestions?
Well, first we'll need to settle down, of course. Fix the household, and then... Okay, I made up my mind. I'll be your student.
I thought you were already a learned specialist.
Will you teach me?
Depends on your progress.
You can't abandon us now. We need to fix the town, right? It's on its last legs. It won't survive without you.
Don't shift responsibility. The town needs you kids, not me. You're the ones who will restore it. That's why Father protected you.
We're alive. So Granddad Simon is still alive too.
Is this our new house?
I guess. Do you like it?
Can I choose a room for myself?
Be my guest. There's plenty of room for everyone.
Hey, kid adoption. Up, I think, is the next one.
Is there anything to increase run speed?
No, just sprinting.
Really like to be able to increase the run speed now. Oh, you know what? Hang on.
Would be nice, yeah. Hey, Squid, did you eliminate gender? Yes. What did it cost? France.
Oh, so absolutely nothing, man. Okay. You know, there was a part of that tweet that went out concerning the announcement that does seem to heavily imply that there will actually be some semblance of a campaign this time around.
That would be nice.
It really would be, because Octo Expansion was a brief tease of what an actual campaign for Splatoon could be like. Sorry, we're talking about the Splatoon 3 announcement from yesterday.
Yep.
Grandiose. Well.
No honest man hides in a ditch.
Waiting for a command, my mentor.
We'll get to that tomorrow. Today, let's rest.
I humbly accept your every word, O wisest of wise, and obey.
Are you alright, Stock? Angry with me again?
Well, is there something to celebrate that I've missed?
Depends on how you look at it.
You shouldn't have stopped me.
You're right, I shouldn't have. What good is your moping? A doctor should be lively. They must inspire confidence. That's what Father used to say.
Or maybe you did right.
Let's wait and see. Time heals all wounds.
You turned out just like your father in the end. You even talked the same.
You're the one who resembles him, not me. Believe it or not, that's why I asked you to stay with me. You know, I could see a lot of people taking that dialogue there and going in a very particular kind of direction.
People here care about it. People here care about each other, and it spawned a lot of ships. So yeah, and a lot of people angry about them because, of course.
Hey.
What must be, will be.
Never been up here. Can you imagine?
What do you plan to do now?
Nothing. I don't want to do anything at all.
Idiot.
Idiot. Do you know other words? Like you're such a genius.
Nah, I'm no less an idiot than you. No, that was a cow.
Who will take on the responsibility for us?
Oh, I was just wondering if you'd come.
Well, here I am.
I heard you adopted some kids. Orphans.
Well, I didn't adopt them. They kind of just crawled into my life.
How would you raise them? Some father you are.
It's not that complicated. You feed them, you wipe their noses, they handle the rest.
Want my help?
As in
just help, you idiot. I just want to be useful, make it easier for you, and maybe lighten my own life a bit. You know.
I do, and I agree.
And achievement.
Achievement unlocked, one for all.
Surviving.
Is that because I managed to save Ruben, Grief, and Lara?
Yes, that's
cool.
Exactly it.
Cool. Seriously?
Don't kill yourself here.
I fell a tiny little bit. Even I could have dropped from that height, and fucking game. Oh, I know what to do. There we go. All better.
Eating some nuts.
Thanks, Dubovsky.
Yeah, Dubovsky, but yeah.
I like how you've just given up on chiding me about picking things up.
Look, I understand it.
I'm glad you do. I'm not really, consciously making the decision to go to each thing. I'm doing it on instinct.
It is a compulsion after some time, yeah.
It's an understatement.
It
pretty much is instinct at this point. Because you never know when you're going to accidentally stumble upon food or a bottle that you're desperately in need of, or...
Yeah.
I wonder what the polyhedron looks like now. You know, as in where it used to be, obviously.
Yeah. You can go and see.
I definitely will.
Sir, why is the only town doctor gathering bottles from the trash cans? Please, stop asking.
Excuse me, I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing here.
It is how it is.
These bottles need to be sterilized so that stupid high school kids don't drink out of them, unaware of the trace chemicals left in them. Eh.
Body hopping, body hop, body hop. There they are.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Had to smack my space heater to stop it from rattling. Huh.
God sees us from beneath the earth. Why do you think he's in heaven? He's down below.
See? All the mistresses are here.
So you plan to become a mistress yourself?
I guess. Think I'll fail?
What are you good at?
Divination. I told your future, didn't I? That you'd spill rivers of blood, and you did. Drown the whole square in it. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Just a second. You know, Reaper, you aren't such a bad person. You didn't even hesitate when you took that awful poison to protect the orphan girl. But you crossed it, remember? That was very brave. So, don't wander too far. We're still connected, you and I, and there's a great deal ahead of us.
God forbid. Well, why is it... Okay.
Yeah, I was worried it's going to crash you.
That would have sucked.
What?
Mother would have approved of my ideas. She loved people. I don't. But I do believe that when treated with respect, they return in spades. Economic growth is based on human dignity, and dignity is a word we haven't heard too often around these parts.
Can you tell me more about your mother?
No, I don't think the words to describe her exist in any human language. Care, protection, concern, worth, regard, tenderness, love. This is so stupid and wrong. Wrong. Personally, I've never been too close to her, you know. I guess you could even say I was the only person who did not love her, but it can't be denied that she was the safeguard of this town. She held it together.
But now it holds its own. It holds on its own.
I never loved my mother, but some things she taught me well, particularly that care is a very smart behavioral strategy. Respect and dignity are the concrete that will hold our new economic foundation together.
What's your plan then?
I'll start with simple things. An 8-hour workday, forbidding child labor, insurance, benefits for disabled workers, better pay.
Okay. Dumb question. Do we count Pathologic, this one, as indie, or kind of sort of a professional production? I would say it's indie because the very implication is that it didn't go through any publishers.
Well, not at first. At the end, they had to, but it was also funded through Kickstarter and personal funds of the developers. So yes.
Yeah, Tiny Build isn't quite the same kind of publisher as other publishers, though.
That's true. They're bad.
Why you been spending too much time on r/philosophy? Okay, no Reddit talk here. That's banned. Is that it?
Is that not enough?
Oh, I was being sarcastic. I doubt you'll achieve even a third of that.
Rude. That will be the big Vlad.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
I'm really very grateful to you, Artemi, for what you've done. You did everything right, guiding this town towards the future. I'll always be glad to return the favor however I can.
You speak so politely like we're strangers.
I know you can help but mourn the losses, but you've preserved what was most crucial, the Odurg. Because the Odurg is us, people, children. We'll grow and build a new town, better, more balanced.
You're already building it.
You're right, Artemi.
Where will you begin?
I'll marry Caspar. The Kynes and the Olgimskis will unite. The Polyhedron, the Bill Enterprise, those were all cruel machines geared to produce utopias. Factories that processed people into ideas, but we will make a world where people's bones aren't crushed under lofty words.
Don't you miss the Polyhedron even a little?
No, it was a factory of fantasies. Beautiful, yes, but heartless. I know you didn't want to destroy it. Perhaps you even regret it, but that trap suffocated children. You released them. That was a good deed, Artemy.
I guess you always know what the right words to say.
Yeah. And behind her, that would be Maria Kane. And he's back to, Capella.
Only children can live in the tower. It's off limits to the rest.
Bad voice clip, Kane. Khan. You're always so untimely. With all due respect, Doctor.
Sorry about the tower.
I had utmost respect for your father, Master Burak. We weren't friends, and neither will I be your friend. But respect is possible. It's up to us.
What do you plan to do now?
Capella plans, not me. We'll do everything together from now on. Ask her.
So she's in charge? Somehow I'm not surprised. Alright. Two more to go, and then another spot.
Yeah.
Do 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 boop boop boo do do.
Yeah, Gradius says that Capella doesn't look it by Pathologic much. She really doesn't, but I like her new design a lot. The like reddish hair and freckles really give her personality, I think.
Oh yeah, there you don't really slow down as much as you did with the stamina penalty anymore.
That's true.
It's convenient. Would be nice if they just did away with it altogether for this last part.
Yeah, that would be nice actually. My ear. We actually did this in the same time as a normal stream, I was surprised.
Yeah, we're actually going to finish this somewhat in a good amount of time.
Yep.
But I'm glad we did decide to call it the final stream, at least.
Yep.
It'll be interesting if we actually somehow manage to, like, grow an audience at some point, because people are going to look back on this in a weird way.
Yep.
All the absence of professionalism. What, not do long walking sections in Pathologic? Dubovsky would not allow to not have long walking sections.
Ah, yes, I do miss Pathologic 1 and the lack of sprinting.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
This quiet is a deceiver.
My husband is no longer governor.
Sorry for your loss.
And our town is no longer a town. Without Alexander, it will run a few minutes more like a headless chicken and fall.
No, but it will be different.
And that would be him. And there should... somewhere in the grass there, I think. Turn on GPS vision, I suppose. Maybe on the other side? Or under the tree? Yeah, under the tree. To your right. Not the other one. You just missed it. Yes,
oh, hello.
It's always hard to find her. 24, 23, 7, 7 and 5.
Don't you mean 75?
Mother said she'll teach me numbers, father will do letters, then they'll let me get back to work. I'll stay at the cemetery and count the dead, count them and then write it down. That's fine. If that's what I need to do to go back there, I'll do it.
It'll take you a long time to count all the dead. Your hair will turn gray.
So what?
Nothing. So your parents are teaching you?
My foster parents, Alexander and Katerina. The governor's family took me in.
They couldn't have said that.
Why?
Alexander's dead.
So what?
Oh, right. I keep forgetting who I'm talking to. So they adopted you?
Only, I don't want to leave that nice apartment with the pictures. It smells so sweet, paint, wiring, caraway for some reason. And there's music in the window. But Katerina says I can't stay there. She says we have to be together.
She's right, I guess.
You know, I pressed my ear to the ground today, as I always do, and something has changed. There used to be a murmur, but now it's gone. Do you think it's because there are too many of them now?
You know, it'll be calmer for them now in this new Earth, I think.
To your right, over the river's ford. Is it gonna be like 3 corpses here? Oh no, one's left. Yeah, two Canes and Evayan. Come over here.
You're dressed strangely.
So are you.
I think I saw you before.
I live in the Stillwater.
Oh.
Yeah, you meet her like once in the entire game. People always say it was Andre and Peter who built this town, but that's not true. The Oneirotics did. And they denied Victoria too in their own way. And then there was Farkat, another Oneirotic. He built the cathedral.
Many generations worked on this town before all the Andres, Peters, and Farcods had come along.
I meant the interesting parts of the town.
One stroll around the crude sprawl and you'll see how interesting it can be.
You're talking about the dingy part of the town. Dingy and chaotic, messy. Our town has no place for unnecessary things.
Says the girl living in the abandoned observatory.
Anyway, things went wrong with the cathedral somehow. It remained unfinished.
How is it unfinished? It looks finished to me.
It's empty and silent, soulless. A week ago I had a dream. I was walking down its aisle, or rather falling. I woke up and thought, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm curious about what exactly went wrong with Farkat's plan, and if the cathedral can be fixed. I'll ask around.
Don't. It's fine as it is.
Yeah, and that would be Victor and Georgi Kane.
Well,
yeah, all that's left is the stairways to nowhere and the theater. Kinda sad that we missed all the Canes because they are like the polar opposite of what you just did. And they did say like, okay, yeah, we hit our limit, the river will be built on the other side of the town, of the river. And it will be a new town and we'll try again there. To like build a new society. It's very utopian. Now go inside it.
I'm not crazy. I heard screams and moans coming from that place.
It was singing.
Yeah, sure.
It was.
Didn't sound like it.
Sure.
There's also the Doll Shrine Easter egg, but you'd almost certainly die of fall damage trying to get there.
Oh,
yeah, you guys can say it was singing all you want. I don't believe that. You're not going to trick me again.
Oh, jeez.
Russian singing. So Russian singing sounds like wailing of pain. Got it.
I mean, hey, look.
I know you have like a couple 100-year-old grudge or something against the glorious mother, but still, you need to keep it in check for just a bit longer.
Is it really a grudge? Well, okay, yeah, it is a grudge after communism, I think.
Hey, remember what Taya said, no more grudges.
That's true. It's fun living in Europe, I think. Wherever you go, you can just touch the ground and go, something awful happened here at some point in time.
Well, I mean, you need to go give your daily blood sacrifice to the roots of the town, don't you?
In Krakow, yeah, we have the dragon, that's true. Need to sacrifice a virgin.
Would Putin be the nerves, the blood, or the bones of Russia?
Well, the government is the nervous system, I would say the nerves. But I don't know, I'm not a Russian native.
Is it Max?
Yeah, Max is.
Grandius is saying it's a bit hard. Putin is more like the rear end. Well, yeah, I know. That's the obvious joke to make, but I'm saying if we operated more like a tumor.
Thanks, man.
Listen, the only reason I ban Russian shitting on Russians is, well, not Russians, shitting on the Russian regime is because it's too easy to do. I don't actually ban it. I'm just speaking in relatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Russians would. Oh, hello.
It was Pathologic change in many ways, mine included. It filled me to the brim. That's
Maybe
the
the
divisor.
Pathologic too was the friends we made along the way. What?
So yeah, time to talk to the developers.
Okay.
According to a certain treatise on war, each type of terrain requires particular approach. If there's a mountain ahead and a river to the right, starvation to the left, and the foe ahead, the terrain is called desperate. The treatise gives only one piece of advice on overcoming it: fight.
Makes sense.
Hey, there's the studio logo. We're wasting years copying what already existed. I have no time to add anything original on top.
Oh, that's a shame.
It feels wrong for me to make confessions.
No pressure.
It's a capricious child. Every day demands more strength and attention than I could possibly have. Yet every minute spent on it repaid in spades. I feel like I'm about to burst. It stole my time, but gave me a family.
Cheers?
Budget Skyrim, yeah. I'll have you know, we used to want to change the world, and perhaps we did a bit, but lately it seems to me that all we're doing is trying to translate someone's childhood traumas and dreams. Wake that child up and it all evaporates.
God!
Yeah, it's really good. I still struggle to evaluate my degree of responsibility for all this. I offered so many ideas, yet made so few decisions. So how much of the result is on me?
Are you asking me? Just fucking...
Head deep in the second outbreak. I feel like I've grabbed the idea of death, extracted its essence that is present in the living too. Now I need to write my observations down, while I am yet unliving.
Oh my god.
What?
Just so many to talk to.
Yeah, it's the dev team. It's like 25 people, I think.
Oh, good. Good job, guys.
Yeah. I accidentally shifted the trajectory of my life. This world wields uncanny power that changes anyone who touches it. Playing it is a challenge, making it even more so. I'm not sure if I made a terrible mistake when I rushed into this. Would it have seen the light of day without me? Most certainly. But I hope my participation made it better. I dissolved in it, it breathed it. Where is reality going now?
Don't know, it just trudges on. Uh-oh.
I wonder if I'll finish somewhere here? Well, we'll see. My main fear is missing the opportunity to do something that matters. This is my door to living something after I go. I gave up everything to go through this door. But I don't really know what's on the other side.
Were you two twins?
I failed to hold all that was dear to me, put it all on this altar. This sticky terror makes me lose control of my thoughts, but it's too late to give up. I go all in. I like it. It's the story of strong people in a tough situation. A story of responsibility, the will to cleanse your doubts, the power to go on despite the exhaustion and mistakes, the wrongness and incomprehensibility. It's hard, but meaningful, and I am happy to be here.
Good for you.
I read that line so many fucking times. Each new person was a hope of miraculous salvation, but a year ago we finally faced it. No one had any obligations to become our savior.
What about me?
I'm here because they're dead. Who is to die so we stop failing? Is it alright that I'm happy? Oh shit, they added a save point here. I didn't even know that. Embarking on a journey, we often think that the goal is to get somewhere. And it may take years of wandering to see that it was never about the destination at all.
The Pathologic was the... Fuck off.
The trauma we got along the way. I think tackling the fourth wall so directly is kind of tasteless in the modern world.
Oh! Okay.
And Grandiose, that is Alfina. I know that for a fact. She told us.
Come on, damn it.
I love you all.
Okay. I can't actually use it.
Oh, that sucks. 5 years of my life. Several hours of your leisure. I love that one. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, that's fucking brutal, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, the rat one is the last one.
Well. Oh.
That's, of course, the biggest rat of them all. I don't know why the hitbox are so wrong. It's Nikolai, of course.
So
my true desire was... So, yeah?
So who is this?
It's the director of the studio, Nikolai Dubovsky.
Okay.
My true desire was for this town to never have a direction or goal marker, not even once. It's intellectually offensive. Who do you have to be to thrust a map marker under a free person's nose? Like, here is your goal. You're too lazy and stupid to figure it out on your own. And I am not without mercy towards lesser mind, so I'll do the work for you. Go there, go and don't forget to thank before choosing your goal for you. Love the powers that be.
Well, that's not how it turned out.
Yeah. Also, fuck you, Nikolai. Pathologic one also had quest markers. You pretentious asshole. Oh, I love that, man. Well, that's it.
Well, time to return to where it all began.
Yep. Turns out those map markers are not enough for some. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't fix stupid. One more empty bottle.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
We talked with all the dead people. Yeah, I think we did. Nobody died before.
We did.
Our last game and this one, yeah. Because if you go to the theater now, they'll be inside as well. So that's like a nice way to wrap it up, but we don't need to do that.
Yeah, we'll just go talk to Mark right away.
Yeah.
I assume that's who we're gonna meet.
Of course it is. Walking slowly. There's the two mistresses.
To climb out of the pot, you'll have to burn your hands.
Look us here. Time to get real then. You want to come round? Let's see if it worked. So, what do you think? Are you back?
Back where?
Who are you?
What do you mean?
Who are you?
Artemi Burok.
Who are you?
Is this some kind of game?
Where are you?
Here!
I was desperate at first. I thought we'd failed it utterly. Like the astronomers of old, you know? The eclipse is short, it ends in the blink of an eye, and we missed the chance to observe and calculate everything we needed. And the next opportunity is a century out.
Observe what? Calculate what?
Humanity, their limits, their struggle to conquer death. This play wasn't the best, a flop honestly, but it wasn't useless. I see that much clearer now, and I know how to improve it. The next show will be better.
A flop? So there'll be another performance.
Of course, the show must go on.
This wasn't torturous enough?
We chose the wrong hero, someone who didn't fear death at all, disrespectful, crude, and flippant. We'll use a different archetype next time, a person obsessed with the idea of defeating death, death's nemesis, so to speak. Someone who has studied it.
Good luck with that, smartass. Good luck with the smartass. He'll surely win.
Death cannot be defeated, but it can be overcome. Not by prolonging life. No, the Sturlbrook method is ridiculous and stupid. People aren't yet strong enough to bear their own eternal hell or rid themselves of it. That's not how we overcome death. We found the true way.
I'm all ears.
How many of you were here, the actors who played the Haruspecs?
I'm Barak. I'm not an actor.
Where was the real Haruspecs?
When one died, another took their place. This line is made of small segments. It could be infinite, if not in length, then in width.
How does one overcome death?
They transcend the self. That is what the Sandpest tried to do, depersonalize us.
The body is susceptible to death.
Susceptible.
To death. As is the self. As is any being trapped within its bounds. They invite death to the way a lantern invites insects. But that which is broken into many bodies, many selves, many perceptions, that thing can resist it.
But this doesn't solve the death of the physical body, and bodies matter. Even towns have bodies. Even people who become towns do.
I have been in a multitude of shapes before I assumed a consistent form. As an ancient poet once said, who are you?
This question is a trap.
Our work here is done. You can go to the dressing room and take off the costume. Remember the place? It's where you started. Good luck, and thank you for taking part in our daring experiment.
Thank you. The act is worn thin and I don't want to play anymore, so I guess I exit through the small door to the right, the dressing room, and go back home.
Yeah. So, yeah, last choice basically in here is exit stage right. You just quit the game. Exit through the front door. You assume that you care about this city and so on. That's basically the final question for the player here. If you would live through the scene, you wouldn't get credits. Just think. They just go, okay, you don't care, fucking go. That's Pathologic too. I actually did the exit stage right because by the end I was so fucking tired I didn't even read all the choices. But I just assumed it's the only way out. And I was like, wait, where are the credits? Well, this is gonna go on for a while. What are your thoughts in the end? Hey, Imago Gang! Imago Gang! Awful quiet in there. Are you alive? Did you mute yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I need.
The quieter I am, the less loud a certain someone will be, because I think when they hear me talking, they think that's their incentive to start screaming.
Oh. Thought you were thinking over.
Okay. So I'll start with the first thought mechanically, which is that, in a way different to Dark Souls, this is my Dark Souls in terms of it's making me think I'm doing something wrong, I need to try differently.
Uh-huh.
So I appreciate that, because Dark Souls never really imparted that thought upon me. It just imparted the thought of the game is being bullshit and I need to be more bullshit at it, whereas this was, I am doing something wrong and I need to try something else.
Uh-huh.
In terms of my approach.
Because, like, if you have I want to say traditional game design, like with Dark Souls, you can brute force through it, just by design.
Yeah, and that's
Whereas
part of the problem with the series.
That's true. I like Souls quite a lot, personally, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, well, and this is where I'm going to get pretentious, and I think that's why I find Bloodborne a little bit better, because with Bloodborne, yes, you can brute force through things, but the room for doing so is a decent bit smaller.
Uh-huh, true. Also, Grant, you said that the Russian voice acting has the Russian voice of Geralt. That's nice. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool.
Go on.
I did not... I think if I were to... Well, you know what? Let me get some cons concerning the game out of the way.
Sure.
I know Nikolai has that comment of, if I put big fucking flags on things that tell you to go here and do this, then I'm undermining the intellect of the player. That's fine and all, but so much these days, dialogue choices are such throwaways from hack developers to try and make you think that there's depth to their games.
That's
that
true.
You have to put some better emphasis on the fact of dialogue being a significant choice or influencing the game's direction, because, oh, hi, Mandalore.
Hi, Mandalore, hi, Ragnar, hi, Solmatul, hi, our server. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Ask Ice Pick. Oh, okay, cool. I think there's some responsibility on somebody who is going to have the attitude that they do of, you have to respect the intellect, because the curse of intellect is going to be over and underthinking, and that is going to be somebody like me not understanding that certain dialogue choices are trying to communicate something quite literally versus being completely irrelevant.
Uh-huh, that's true. I think also that, like, the issue of that line of thinking of Nikolai's is that even if, however much you want to, no game exists without context, and the context of the gaming landscape when this game came out was map markers everywhere and like zero font the side of the player, usually in AAA sphere. So, yeah, sorry, dude, you gotta adapt at least a bit. You need to signpost where this is going before throwing people at the deep end.
Right. And it's why I think, to an extent, as the game goes on, it can get away with certain things. Something like the abattoir being, I think, probably one of the more complex elements of the game. In terms of intermingling game design, dialogue choice, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the journey through the abattoir is the equivalency of the let the logic virus run its course and destroy itself.
Uh-huh.
As well as the equivalency of the but it refused in Undertale.
Yeah, kinda.
I would say those are probably three moments that I think parallel each other, at least in terms of that moment of blending narrative into gameplay without blatantly beating you over the head of what is going on.
Well, I think, like, on a very basic level, this game really succeeds at, like, conveying how terrible the situation is and not overselling it, which is, I think, always a big problem in video games. Here, because just you are dying all the time, you can feel that, yeah, this town is dying. Shit is pretty bad.
So, here is something to communicate in terms, get a refund. What?
It's backers on Kickstarter.
So did you put yourself down as Cute Mute Prude or Tidu or Sebastian?
I was poor as shit. I did not put myself at all. That's why I'm streaming so hard. I'm making up for that.
Huh. So you're not going to be showing up here?
Nope. My only contribution is Prangle's server. But yeah, Max is here.
Oh yeah, where? Oh, you're coming up. JK. I also didn't back enough to get in the credits. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I would say that, well, I think I'm glad you enjoyed the game, at least enough to play it for a year. But honestly, even if you would hate it, I would be glad for the feedback.
I don't think I would say I hate it, and I would definitely say I don't have overtly negative feelings towards it. But I will say this is where I'm going to get pretentious because I'm not a game developer and I couldn't develop a game in my life dependent, but this could be so much better without sacrificing its difficulty and without disrespecting the intelligence of the player.
What do you think could be done to do that?
I think there should be ways for good players to metagame and fight against the inconveniences and difficulties that the game presents. Like, oh, there he is!
There is Max. Yay!
Hey!
Quite honestly, I think there are, because if you have a good enough handle on the systems, you can break this game in half. Like on my second run, I had a full set of army's clothes, 50,000 money in my pocket, and I was never hungry. You can do that if you, manage quite well enough, know exactly where to go, when to go, stuff like that.
Mr. Capybara. I wonder if that's Capybara Studios. I doubt it, but still.
Mr. Self-Destruct, that's a good album.
Nobody important. Number 5. Null.rom.
John Muller.
I wonder who that is. Paul Bailey, Paul Cadman.
Well, thanks, guys. Couldn't enjoy this without you.
I don't recognize any other names here. I didn't see Patrick Boivin, so...
I think he'll discover the game like winter, the same year it came out. He did a stream, played for the day one, was like, no, I recognize this is a good game, but my goblins are fucking killing me every second I see this.
You know, I feel like that's a good thing. I don't think so this is where I'm gonna be very pretentious.
Hey, there's sex, but go
on. Pat is really good when it comes to discussing, analyzing, and breaking down the concepts of certain aspects of mechanical game design.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to narrative discussions, he's absolutely fucking terrible about it.
Yeah, maybe. Quite honestly, the few spoiler casts I did tune in for, I didn't have much trouble, but it was like anime mostly, or Persona. So yeah.
I'm not talking just about that. I'm talking about
Oh, Weaver, hey, and Via Estelar. That's a good artist. Go follow her.
Who?
Via Estelar. She's on DeviantArt.
Meme Man for oh god. That's a fucking terrible name. Hey, all the rest of the names.
Yeah, settle it time.
Dramaturgist. Oh, okay, I like that kind of name.
And
Worldologist.
Vivek Pat, who is Pat? It's from Super Best Friends. After they collapsed, now he's just Pat stares at.
To not completely shit on him, I just think. I think there are certain aspects of writing and everything that he looks at through a little bit too much of an objective lens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by I don't think he's as good at narrative and writing discussion as he is mechanical discussion. Because he sits across from Wooly, and Wooly will very comfortably and casually blow his statements out of the fucking water.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs something to bounce off against.
To even further reinforce that statement of mine, in that Wooly does better when it comes to discussing narrative concepts. the fact that he and his girlfriend, or his wife, have had a overt disagreement concerning a certain character's actions in 13 Sentinels is proof positive that he's willing to have an open mind on things.
Mm-hmm. Well,
the day is over. New pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
Yep.
Okay.
And was it? And here come Ruski Mienia. Yeah. Well, they're gone now, I suppose. Didn't look at the chats.
Am I just going back to the title screen now?
Yeah.
What else is there to say about this game?
Imena,
Movement speed and so yeah, let's get to some other nitpicks. This movement speed is fucking terrible. I can't stand it. I can't stand the speed at which you turn and move around. It's not a control setting. It is a decision I do not approve of.
Okay.
I would make some changes to that kind of stuff. Even when I was doing it mouse and keyboard, it felt very, very sluggish and like there was no sense of moving with urgency. So I would say movement controls could be tightened up significantly. I would like to see a better means of being able to stockpile resources somehow. I think the fact that Sticky kind of just sits there at the fucking workshop while claiming to be your apprentice and wanting to help you is really fucking annoying. The fact that there aren't drop-off points or something where I can just dump resources and be like, Sticky, fucking patrol the town and go to here every so often to check and see if I left shit and throw it in the cabinet. Oh, whoop-de-doo, he fills up the water dispenser. How much? Like 2 or 3 times? That's it.
3 bottles a day, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Sticky, mechanically, is underutilized, and I think that's a big problem. I would also say that there could be... So this is something you don't do with map markers. This is something you convey through dialogue and the thought map. The thought map and dialogue could be better about conveying to the player that points of progression for certain characters or certain quests have opened and are available. I think the thought map is good. I don't think that it always is doing the greatest job of conveying to the player, hey, you can go here and do this thing now. You can start this right now, even though you can still start it later. But if you start it now, that would probably be the better decision.
Yeah, on some level it's also like foreknowledge, because sometimes you just learn stuff too late. Yeah. But if you do that on the second run, you know where to go earlier. I think that's part of the design, quite honestly, to build the
I can understand that to an extent, replay value and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there's clearly 2 distinct endings, and that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
So you can maybe get 2 or 3 significant playthroughs out of this, and then the rest is just scraping the game of its lore and everything, which is great because people like you and Max and a bunch of other people are going to do that over time. But when I'm thinking... So here's the best way I can think to put it. When I had been thinking about what kind of game experience this would be, I thought this was going to be a super tight, really comprehensive mechanical experience, because when I was hearing about stuff like bandits and soldiers stalking the streets looking for you and hunting you down, I thought I was going to be doing shit like climbing over walls and laying on the fucking ground, crawling along to try and make sure I didn't get seen by rummaging through bushes. And then the stuff... yes, I know, Grandius, I know. I'm talking about it too much from a gameplay standpoint. This is why the channel is named what it is. When I'm thinking about it mechanically, tad bit overselling Eurojank, and that's part of the problem. It is Eurojank. When I am thinking about something in terms of what I wanted from this game mechanically, it's not there. Narratively, it is. I got what I want out of this story-wise. But I think there is a way to make the story and the experience still really tight, while also being able to walk away from it and saying, this game plays like nothing else, or it plays like what we should call the disease simulator, if you will. I think it could be genre defining, if you will.
I think, in general, if there was like, I don't know, significant cost for climbing walls and stuff like that, it could be implemented. Yeah, it did irritate me at times, but at the same time, I have to say you had a much more spaced out experience than a normal player, and I don't think you ever learned the map by heart like many people do, myself included. Like, I know that fucking place very well. And that's also like part of the experience here that you maybe possibly missed. But I do think that like stuff could be expanded upon for sure. Like that's very basic and could be handled differently.
Give me just a second. I'm waiting for the game to close.
Granted, it's either Eurojack or fucking great homescapes and our mobile stuff. I'd rather Eurojack. I agree on that.
I understand that. And I want to be clear that for all the things I'm saying, I know there's limitations with what they can design. And I also understand that maybe they're not trying to make a gamey game. I understand that. And I like stories with a good narrative. And so that's where I'm going to add in something. When I think about Eurojank, Stalker is the one I come to a lot. Because when I played Stalker, I still think back to that fondly of, man, I was so fucking frustrated with not understanding what to do, but I still felt like I was in the experience. And I'm saying vanilla Stalker. Unmodded, unchanged. Vanilla Stalker still left an impact on me where I always think in my head, I'm going to go back to that eventually because I felt so immersed when I was playing that game. And the problem I feel with Pathologic 2 at times is that I was not as immersed as I wanted to be.
That's a valid argument, I think.
And I think part of that is an absence of certain gameplay elements. And it is obviously a limitation of the designers, and as Grandius has said, it's part of the Eurojank. But funny, I had the opposite issue with Stalker. Feel free to elaborate, Natsume. I'm curious for your thoughts on Stalker, but what I think about that, and I think I want to see this game being more mechanically in depth. This is probably entirely on myself, but when I was thinking about how this game would feel to play, I was like, this sounds like it's going to be a Eurojank, an even more Eurojank version of Dying Light, but it's going to be depressing and difficult, and there's not going to be a skill system to level up, which sounds really cool. I'm very immersed in the first 6 hours-ish of it, but after a while that jank gets... Well, and I will admit, I'm talking about the first 6 to 8 hours that I'm playing it, and I'm wandering around that starting area and getting attacked by irradiated dogs and barely seeing any of those... What are they called? Occlusion zones? The things where the physical properties of the area are altered and can kill you instantly?
Anomalies.
Yeah, anomalies.
Aluminium.
It lost me after you start going through the story, and I will say that is where you can kind of start to fall off. Is anomalies. Pathologic 2, I think, is worth recommending to the right sort of person.
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Yeah.
I definitely think we're going to be approaching that second playthrough differently. I might be tweaking some of the settings on that playthrough. Because that playthrough is going to be less about the gameplay experience and more about diving into the story and lore more significantly.
You got Imago, so you got your badge of honor. Now you can cheat.
I got my badge of honor. That'll also be the version that we're going to play through with the Russian dub on.
Yep.
Back for more boss to grind. Oh, good luck with that. This was an interesting experience to have, and it was also interesting having someone every step of the way explaining things as we went through them. I still can't believe we're done with it.
I'm surprised it took that long, quite honestly. But yeah, when we do this weekly and that's not even a solid timetable, maybe I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, I mean, from an understandable standpoint, we're not exactly gaining traction and momentum super fast. We're still, we're about another subscriber, another regular or two, number wise, ahead of where we were when we initially started. Because at first we just had Max, then we started having VFig come around, and then Yeel and Boof would drop in from time to time. And now we regularly have Max and VFig dropping by, and Grandius is kind of becoming more of a regular, which, you know, we all appreciate. We appreciate all of you stopping by to see these streams. But, you know, it's about wanting to find a game where either you or me have something meaningful to say about it.
That's true.
I don't regret my time with it. I can definitely say that very comfortably. I definitely feel confident in saying that. I don't feel like I wasted my time here. This is entirely from a subjective standpoint. I would like to see a Pathologic game with more gameplay, because I feel like that would immerse me more and I could really get lost in this. And
well, time to play the Void, I suppose.
Max, if you want to sell me on the Void by telling me it's Pathologic but with more gameplay, then there might be a change of things going on in the schedule. Now's your time to really sell the Void, Max. More gameplay in the Void, LOL, says VFig.
Well, that was shot in the dark. It was worth it.
Ooh, it has gameplay, all right. It definitely has gameplay. I'm getting concerned now. I'm going to look this up. The Void IPL. Even if you look this up, the Void Ice Pick Lodge. When a person's soul is extinguished for a brief flickering moment, it passes the void, a gray limbo breathed back to life by the scarce droplets of color scattered across it. Ravenous, monstrous brothers beckon the soul to preserve every bit of it, enticing sly sisters to be fed. The whole void inhabited by a multitude of weird and sometimes scary creatures. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here and say this would be fine to play if we weren't playing Spiritfarer right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is going to be a bit too much redundancy. However, I am looking at screenshots like right now, and I can see that there certainly is gameplay.
There is.
You won't get it. If you try to play this, you probably won't get it. Believe it, I tried. Are you good with resource management? Constant. Good news. I am pretty good with resource management.
Hey, he finished this game. He's better than most.
Yeah, that is true. I did finish this game, and with not a gigantic amount of input from Tidu, just directions on where to go and where to find things. I won't be watching a stream of The Void until I played it for myself, you think. Well, let's go ahead and put this out there. I think The Void is going to happen this year.
Is it going to finish this year? That's up in the air.
I don't know that for certain. This looks very interesting. So if I were to give people a timetable, you know what? We'll have it be how we fuck it. we'll have it be how we cap out our short storm of spookiness.
Well, October?
Yeah, so we'll use the Void to end October for streaming. And we're going to start the Void in the end of October leading into November. So I'll go ahead and put that out there. The Void LP will be starting in October, for sure. Okay. Max is linking me a gameplay video.
Yep. Lots of forest management. Well, I'm going to likely just go right now.
Everybody, we will see you next Monday at, what is it, 1 or 2 p.m.?
What, right now?
On Monday.
Oh, 2 p.m., definitely.
We will see you all at 2 p.m. on Monday for some more Spiritfarer. That might bleed over into being a 3-hour stream rather than a 2-hour one, because there is a certain emotional beat I would like us to hit if we could, just to set the tone of what to expect from the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I will go ahead and mention, as I've been talking with Tidu about this off stream, Spiritfarer is going to have a lot of downtime. It is going to have a lot of downtime. So expect Spiritfarer to be one part paying attention to the game, one part podcast stream. But we're taking next Wednesday off from streaming, but we're going to be doing some stuff behind the scenes to see how we can make a PlayStation stream work out. That's about it. We'll see you guys around. I'm going to go take a look at this gameplay for The Void, because I am seeing something that's weirdly reminding me of Myst.
Kinda. Not exactly, but kinda. Well, cheerio.
Yeah. All right. You guys have a nice day, and thank you for coming by, and thank you for bearing through all these difficulties and struggles. Take care.